Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Commandant Jeff here with Rob Hill, ready for a terrific Tuesday night primetime show. It's been an epic day already in the break room. So much heat, 9, 12, 3 p.m. You guys ate up that stash or cash. Now we got a brand new Vault series with some fun twists inside, including a Tom Brady, bunch of golden tickets, and a lot of awesome stuff, Rob. I cannot wait to get started. Argentina and Messi come back tonight for me. Crazy game down 2-0. I'm actually wearing the Messi jersey on Thursdays for Jersey Thursday,
Okay.
but I am rocking Argentina blue.
There you go.
I'm in a good mood. I got a mini headache, but it doesn't matter. Ready to have some fun. How you doing this afternoon, my man?
Yeah, Messi win, Taco Bell Tuesday. I know it's Pizza Tuesday usually for you, but maybe a little extra sauce for the late night Taco Bell. I might have to stop there myself in honor of Messi, but your GOAT gets a win. My GOAT is back from his a little bit of an injury. Munetaka Murakami's rehabbing tonight at AAA, so I get my GOAT back around the corner.
So respect, there's a little bit of levels between the two.
Everybody's got their own GOAT.
There you go.
Everybody's got their own level of GOAT, so I'm excited, man, because like you said, we got a lot of heat coming up. Stash or cash went in the blink of an eye today, and I expect the same to go for that vault.
Let's go. We'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. We do have an Alts and Throwback squad pre-filled. There's 2 ticket boxes and a Brady in there, so a lot of fireworks coming up in that one. All right, let me roll those dice. We got ourselves 12 on the dice number. 12 on the dice number.
Very nice.
Common, what is it with those close Argentina games? I think they want to mess with my heart rate, but make me happy at the end. I think they're doing it just to get a reaction out of me. Brian Maresca. I think that's what they're doing. So let's get the party started. 12 is the dice roll. Let's see what the chase is in the primetime show. A lot of drama at the World Cup in general. So let me make a quick update. Stash or cash is gone, but we can put Vault up here on our wheel in place of the stash or cash. Excellent. What's up, Den? Den was guessing 7 on the spin, I'm guessing. All right, Mr. Den. It is not 7, unfortunately. It is 12. I think I saw a tweet by Tom Brady saying this beats 28-3 in reference to the game today.
Really?
So, I don't know. That's pretty cool.
I think you might agree with that.
I might agree with that.
I know you would agree with that. Reggie's
what's
in the
up,
house.
Reggie Hammond in the house. Reg was doing some damage on that break page last night. Keep it going, Reggie. The chase tonight is the jerseys. Chase wheel spin is the jerseys.
Got a lot going on there. And Reggie got us started in this quad that is about to happen. So looking to do some more damage tonight.
Alts and throwbacks quad number 2.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys. Looking for Brady, looking for golden tickets.
Wow.
Jill wants the wheel times 4.
Oh, barely beat Amanda.
Jill is out here mixing it up. All right, I'm going to go picker wheel because there's only 7 boxes left. So I'll put them all on the picker, and we will see what we're going to do here. Rob, actually, if we close up this series, I have an idea. I think it comes with what I was telling you earlier. And we'll actually take down the one series and upload the other if we get this alts and throwbacks closed. That we don't drop a new series, but we give these guys something fresh and new as well. That's the compromise I came up with in my head between shows. So I think you were out, so I forgot to mention it to you. So
as long as I'm in the loop at some point.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
All right, so we got our numbers in here. Looks like 10, 16, 17, 18, 21, 29. What did I miss? 1, 10, 16, 17, 18, 21, and 29. That's 7 boxes. What did I not select here? Oh, here we go. The one's not selected. All right. Good luck, all. Sauce Gardner in the vault. I need Brady. Let's go, says Cam. Put me in that 2 spot. Everybody's looking for a little bit of Brady action here. All right, picker wheel. We'll spin it 4 times, guys. Back off, Cam, says Dan. That Brady's mine. We're fighting for the GOAT here in the break room. All right, let's do 18. 18 will be one of them. 18. I will get it off the wheel here and off my ticker. 18. We do have 1 8. All right. And then 3 more spins. Good luck, everyone, indeed, guys. Best of luck to everybody here in the break room. 16. 16 for the second one. 1 6. So 16 coming off the board. 16. All right. And I will spin the wheel once again. 17. Oh, my. I think it'll land on 17. Is it going to stick? It will. 16, 17, and 18. Back to back to back. And then one more spin. The final spin of the wheel. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it'll be close. It's going to be right on the edge. It's going to stay on 1. And number 1. Nelly, what does it take to be number 1? All right, so 1 off the ticker as well. So it'll leave us with 3 numbers, 10 for the GOAT, Messi, 21 and 29 in the last 3 boxes. 1 single, 1 double, and we'll be done with the alts and throwbacks. Just like that. Sayonara. See you later. Got to get these guys randomized. Second spot down is the NFC South. There'll be, 4 out of 7 boxes here. So better than a 50% chance you get the Brady. So 12 clicks on the dice roll. We also have the AFC West is 3 tickets. The AFC North is 4 tickets. And we do have the Devontae Adams in the NFC West. So 12 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's Cameron. Cameron's got the spot. 4 and 7 chance at the GOAT on the creamsicle. Thomas Edward Brady Cameron. Got Amanda Prevedel in the NFC North. Dan Jobbett, the NFC East. Jamie Davis in the NFC West. Reggie Hammond, AFC North. Todd Oliver, AFC South. Joe Lobovitz, AFC East. And Dan Jobbett in the AFC West. All right, guys. 4 boxes coming up. Is it time for Brady? Is it time for tickets? Let's find out. Quick reminder. It is all authentics in this break, Rob.
Correct.
No replicas, no minis, no jerseys. Authentic helmets only. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? Is it GOAT time? Is it time for the GOAT? This guy's really good. It's a MVP quarterback. He's played in the Super Bowl. Great on TV, just like Brady. But it's Boomer Esiason, the awesome alternate Bengal authentic with the orange ink. That's the AFC North. Reggie Hammond, Boomer Esiason.
Nice.
So it was actually a 4 and 7 chance at a headliner. That's not a headliner. So the headliner ratios just got better.
Okay.
JSA certified on the Boomer Esiason for Reggie here.
It's an authentic helmet too, like you said. That's a really nice alternate. Very, very nice white and black for Boomer Esiason. So very, very cool, Reggie. Did you ever watch Boomer play? How far back does your football watching go, my friend?
Yeah, so I started watching the first game I remember watching. So actually, I moved from Bulgaria in January of '99. So the Rams-Titans Super Bowl, I think, literally was the first game I ever watched. At least the first one I remember. So I don't really remember watching Boomer. It's possible, but I don't think I've watched Boomer play. I've watched Andy Dalton play. I've watched Joe Burrow play, but not Boomer Esiason. By the way, Joe Burrow, no MVPs. Boomer Esiason, MVP.
MVP, yeah.
Ken Anderson as well.
Yeah.
Not a bad helmet at all, says Reggie. I agree, Reg.
I agree.
I agree.
Much more of a Carson Palmer guy myself.
It's got a beautiful signature. It's a beautiful lid. Anytime you get an MVP quarterback as an and more hit, pretty good.
It's a great start.
Pretty good. All right, second box. Second box coming up here. And that whole run of 16, 17, and 18. That was a little spooky, Rob Hill, if you ask me. A little bit of spooky.
It's going to be good for somebody.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be a double up, Reggie. Cleveland Browns football.
Wow.
That's the AFC North with the 4 tickets. So 4 golden tickets.
Sheesh.
Congrats, Reg, on your 4 tickets, my man. So Bengals and Browns here. Brady's still out there, and so is the 3-ticket box.
Very nice.
Here late in the show here.
You know, you just holding that Browns football, just even looking like you could throw a ball that automatically qualifies you for being one of the best Browns quarterbacks ever.
Yes. Bernie Kosar, I'm coming for you. You got nothing on me, Bern. Nothing on me, Mr. Kosar. I'm coming for you. All right, 2 more coming up. Thank you, Rob, for saying something nice about my quarterback abilities.
Sorry for any Browns fans.
I went to the College Football Hall of Fame a couple years ago. I have also been in the Pro Football Hall of Fame with UA, actually. But at the College Football Hall of Fame, they had a throwing and a kicking challenge.
Oh, boy.
The kicking challenge was a 20-yard field goal. First try, I made it.
Nice.
And I didn't go again because I was like, you got to walk out 1 for 1. Got to walk out. From a former soccer player in me, maybe I don't have the speed, but I still got the kicking abilities, Rob. So freshman B team leading goal scorer, you know.
Call up Kevin Stefanski and see if he's got it. I was just gonna say OTAs are here.
Maybe just for extra
right
points.
around the corner.
So I actually used to kick for fun. It probably took me maybe realistically about 15 tries. I did make a 40-yard kick.
Damn, that's impressive.
Again, no one in my face. Took about 10 or 15 tries.
Yeah.
But I have been good from 40 deep. I tried 50. I couldn't get 50.
I was going to say, imagine if you got 20 to 30 tries.
Yeah.
So, a bionic leg.
Not bad. Not bad.
Well, I'm just saying, in case you ever happen to move on from UA, you know what your backup job is going to be now. I'll be seeing you at noon on Fox on Sunday.
Brandon Aubrey, I'm coming for you.
You're like, wait, that's comment intro from Ultimate Autographs? It's gonna be in your bio on the graphic on TV.
All right, we got a nice helmet. It's the Winter Warrior. Very, very clean for a Pro Bowl running back.
Oh, cool.
Tied for the league in rushing touchdowns 1 year. It's Aaron Jones. NFC North, King of the North, Amanda Prevedel. The Packer fan gets a former Packer, Aaron Jones. So nice job, Amanda. Very, very nice on the Jones.
Yeah.
Skull, says Den. That's right, Den. Skull indeed on Aaron Jones.
Now, remind me, I don't think Aaron Jones is currently employed at this point in time, or did he re-up with? To
be honest with you, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Now, this is a team identifier helmet. If it were an actual football, and if he's not currently on a team, it would go to the tenure, which would actually be a Packer hit. Either way, NFC North regardless.
Yeah.
But this is a football logo on the Viking helmet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where because I know that the Vikings, especially after last year, they had to cut a lot of cap space. So I know he was one of the unfortunate guys that kind of got the axe of that. But speaking of UA employment, that was the one question I did not get right. I stumbled during my first initial Skype interview meeting that I had. Yeah, for those that don't know, you got to get at least as close to 5 answers right as possible out of 5 questions. I was 4 out of 4. Then I got asked, what does he currently play for? And I blanked. I knew he played for the Packers, and I was like, dude, I'm like, how am I? I got a little gun shy.
I think the questions are like 2 or 3 are really easy, 2 or 3 in the middle. Usually for me, the cutoff is you got to get 3 to kind of move on. So it actually, I came up with the idea because, Melissa gave it to Melissa. She came up with the questions. We screened them together. But in the past, we had some decent on-air people that didn't know football. We had a guy that came in, didn't know who Brock Purdy was, didn't know who Amon-Ra St. Brown was. The guy actually was decent. He's a basketball fan. So I was like, look, if we got a basketball-only show, we would hire you. But you got to know who Amon-Ra and Brock Purdy are.
Who's the sun god that people keep talking?
Exactly.
What
so after that, I was like, look, we got to have some sort of test to get people that know ball. So you don't have to be 5 for 5 though. You missed 1, so you made it to the next round.
I was so terrified, and it's like obviously like I'm not a knower, but I'm like I have a decent amount of like knowledge. And then as soon as that interview ended, I thought it went well. I'm like, there's no shot I'm hearing back. All because Aaron Jones screwed me.
Nah,
I didn't expect I was so hard on myself after that.
You're good.
He will still play for the Vikings to restructure his contract. Oh, is that
okay? There you go.
Is that
then.
so?
All right, so there's the breaking news, courtesy of Den.
Kyler Murray's #1 on.
All right, one more box coming up. One more box coming up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's another football. It's the Raiders. That's going to be 3 tickets in the AFC West, the ticket machine.
Damn.
Dan Jobbit, no Brady. 3 boxes left. The GOAT's still out there. Come and get him. Of late, almost every single series, the big level headliners going in the first 5 boxes, except for Brady. That's twice now Brady's been at the very end.
Yeah.
Mahomes goes the first box often. The biggest headliners go right away of late. It's been all about things getting pulled early, except for Tom Brady. That's the only name that has kind of stuck around a little bit. Although we did pull the Brady in the press coverage already relatively early. But 3 boxes left. We got a single and a double. Let's get the Brady out tonight. There is a Brady in the vault as well for those that are Tom Brady fans. Yeah. So congrats, Dan. Congrats indeed. Congrats indeed.
Yeah, we're already starting to fly on that single.
Yep. 3 to go in the single, 6 to go in the double.
This is not going to last long.
Tom Brady, Devontae Adams. So those are knocking on that break room door. You like that singing, Rob? Pretty good, huh?
It's up there with the Taylor Swift you sang a few months back.
A little bit. Just up there for sure. I didn't get an invite to the wedding. I submitted that song, but Travis and Taylor didn't invite me to the wedding, unfortunately.
You know who did? Actually, somebody from UA was there.
Bob Boulay. Yeah, Bob was there.
Bob was there, yeah.
He's a massive Swiftie. He's got all the albums.
Yeah.
So she hooked him up.
You said he was sitting next to Cardi B the whole time, who apparently performed, so... Or as Charles Barkley likes to call her, Cardi D.
There you go. So let's get that done, guys. We are literally on the doorstep. 2 to go in the single, 5 to go in the double. Alts and throwbacks. Sayonara. See you later. No mas here in a second.
Yeah, in a second indeed. I know we're flying between singles and doubles. 2 to go in the single, 4 to go in that double. And another one coming in. Yeah, y'all know what's going down here. Alfredo with another single.
Not Cardi B, it was Charlie XCX.
Oh, she was the one that performed?
Okay, so again, Bob was there, so we would know firsthand, courtesy of Bob, who it was.
Well, of course. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you, Bobby B, dropping us the truths.
How'd you like her performance, Bob?
Yeah, hopefully it was good, Bob.
Where you moved?
So we are sold out in the single.
Sold out in the single.
Single is sold out.
That did not take
The double is 4 to go. All right. Alts and throwbacks single, number 10. If I could type here. Go ahead and drop me a box number. 1 in 3 chance at Brady, 2 in 3 chance it's not Brady. Joe going with Brady's college number 10. All right, Jill, 10 it is. And then that double's now 2 to go. So that is going to go. Obviously, I know you guys want the Brady, obviously, right? But Devontae Adams, not a bad secondary prize. At least one of those headliners will be in that double for sure. Closer magic one more time, says Dan. Question mark. All right, Gio Lobovitz, Reggie Hammond, Gio again, Alfredo Lashoto, and Dan Jobbitt. Good luck, guys. Alts and throwbacks. Single number 10. Let me get all 8 names here. I was going to randomize with 7. I was like, I don't want to do that. Let's get all 8 of you guys up in here.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. 12 times for Brady. Dan, putting it out there, NFC South. Maybe you want NFC West. If it's Adams, though, we'll see. If it's Adams, you actually want the West. NFC South gets you a 1 in 3 chance at the GOAT, Tom Brady. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Reggie! Reggie's got the Brady spot. I think Dan does have that second best spot for Davante Adams. Reggie Hammond, NFC North, NFC South. Gio Lobovitz, NFC East. Dan Jobbitt, NFC West. Gio in the AFC North. Reggie, the AFC South and the East, and Alfredo Lashoto in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Alts and throwbacks. Number 10 as we are looking for Brady.
Good luck, good luck.
Reggie on the edge of his seat. 1 in 3 chance at Brady. 2 in 3 chance it's not Brady, though. So, again, let's find out.
Get that final double spot, guys. 1 to go in that last duet.
Well, that's going to break, obviously. That will break, obviously. Well, well, well. It's the consolation prize. The throwback retro Ram Davante Adams on the authentic. Led the league in touchdown catches last season. He's top 10 all time in touchdown catches. Has led the league in touchdown catches with 3 different teams. Only guy ever to do that. Packers, Raiders, and Rams. The red zone king, Davante Adams for Dan Jobbitt.
Way to go, Daddy Dan.
Very, very nice. Round of applause. That means Brady's in that last break, and the alts and throwbacks will be no more.
Yeah, you know that this is a pretty damn good break room when you lead into it by saying, hey, a pretty good consolation prize is Davante Adams. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all, but again, we're looking for that final double spot. Brady is guaranteed to go to someone, and Sean Alexi wasting no time closing out this series.
Alexi!
Yes!
All right, so here's what we'll do, Rob. When we get this closed up, fully given out to people, we're going to inventory the multi-sport, because I don't want to overcrowd the page, and we'll drop the new multi-sport, which will have Brady and Mahomes in it, by the way.
That plays.
So,
that plays.
That does play. You get a new series, but without overcrowding the page. You guys did the work to get the series done. Obviously, there's been no interest in the multi-sport here on the last few days, so we'll just go ahead and do that and drop that new multi-sport.
Say your goodbyes, everyone. Say your goodbyes.
I'll trade it for the Brady, he says.
So the great thing that Common and I actually collaborated on that. I have to thank you guys so much because we are shelving it. That means I get the Nick Kurtz baseball bat to go home with tonight. Done. Perfect. Starting first baseman in the All-Star game, Nick Kurtz.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Kurtz. I'm actually winning bets, and I want to like knock on wood because I have not been winning. But last week, Rob, I had a 3-leg parlay, and Nick Kurtz delivered. He did.
He usually does.
Kyle Tucker did not. So
he usually does not.
Exactly. Except for the next day, I bet him not to do good, and he got 4 hits. So it's not. That's how it works.
One of those things.
I will say one thing. I was right. I'm not always right, but I did say this when Adams went to the Rams. I said Puka Nacua will lead the team in catches and yards. Davante Adams will lead the team in touchdowns. That was correct because in the red zone, even in today's game, there's nobody better in football. The little quick route, 5 yards, create a little bit of space. Nobody better than Davante Adams at that.
No doubt.
So doubles coming up. I don't even need box numbers, actually, guys. I won't even ask because it's the last 2 numbers in the series. I traded an authentic flex for Brady, says Lee. I traded for Brady, says Dan. Everybody wants Brady. Well, there's a Brady in the vault, and there will be a Brady in the new multi-sport. So I'll actually update the ticker, say multi-sport 1 through 30, and Rob will get that up there in a little bit. Now let's get that vault double moving. I agree. It's a great series in the vault. Excellent series in the vault. All right, so moment of truth. We got Tom Kaz, the sniper, in here. He's looking to cause some damage. Moment of truth, 12 times. Second one down gets the Brady creamsicle in the NFC South. Who's feeling lucky? Who's feeling lucky? I'm feeling lucky, Rob. It's been a great day today, man. Phenomenal day.
I wonder why.
Phenomenal day. 8, 9, 10, 11 clicks, 12 for the GOAT. Are you joking me? This is unbelievable. In the history of this company, there has never been a luckier customer than this guy, Tom Cox. Now, you play with one spot. Mathematically, you should win 12.5% of the time. That's the simple mathematics, Rob. I can tell you with my experience, I don't have the exact numbers. And he's definitely still losing more than he wins. But there is no way in heck that Tom is only winning 12.5. He's got to be winning closer to 1 and 4.
Yeah.
This guy, and now he just wins a Brady? God, in last night's show, the man sniped 2 or 3 times as well.
Yeah.
This man, I don't know what he's doing. He's
cow.
made a deal with the break room gods, the up in the heavens, the rafters.
Yeah, he's the
it's unbelievable.
yeah, he's the guy you call the casino manager on.
Right?
When you're at the table. He's the Zach Galifianakis at the Hangover.
No kidding.
He's got the numbers turning in his head. Can
No
I borrow
kidding.
that rabbit foot from Tom?
Jesus, Tom, you got to be joking, my man.
Shout out to Tom.
You better buy lotto tickets with your sniping
Shout
self,
out to
right?
Tom, man.
Now, we do have one other box. Obviously, I get it. Brady's the big one, but I will read the divisions because there's one other, other hit in the series.
Yes, sir.
So,
Keen's
All right.
so close.
Keen in the NFC North, Tom in the NFC South, Reggie NFC East, the man NFC West, Gio AFC North, Sean Alexi AFC South, Gio AFC East, and Moses Cohen AFC West. You were so close, Keen, so close. So close, my man. All right, 21 coming up. 21. And again, there's going to be 2 chances at Brady. No, so we'll do the multi-sport. I'm saying not drop that one. So inventory the multi-sport, and we'll drop the other multi-sport instead.
What was the name of that? Just to be clear.
It's just called multi-sport.
Oh, it's just called multi.
So that's the one we were talking about before the show.
I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
All good.
That way we actually don't have too many things on the site, but they still get a new series.
Yes, sir.
Figured let's split the difference.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Another awesome helmet. It's the throwback Bengal. It's the other quarterback MVP. We had Boomer Esiason earlier. Now it's Ken Anderson. So very nice lid there.
Nice.
Joe Lobovitz in the AFC North. Ken Anderson. Dude, Dan, honestly, that would be insane. I can tell you it's not because Tom Kaz is in the chat. Tom Kaz also emails customer service. But I would be only lucky. And I know Den's just making a joke, but in all sincerity, I just want to keep it real, guys. This company, we have so much integrity. There is a lot of shady stuff going on in this industry. But here at UA, it's always done by the book, always a randomizer. And again, I only ask you don't make those type of jokes because a lot of people that are used to seeing, things like that in other break rooms, they assume it's that type of place. So I know you're just joking, Den, but with respect, obviously, we do it by the book here at UA, 100%. So, yellow, are you going to Casey for the Argentina Swiss Common? I already went to one. I really want to. I guess I got to check my bank account. But as of right now, I'm not planning on going. I think the lowest get-in prices, I'm talking about the lowest tickets at this last Argentina round, were like $1,600. So for the quarterfinals, I'm guessing it's probably like $3K.
Light work.
So I know I paid close to $900. Does it have Brady and Mahomes? Yeah, that should be it.
Okay, just want to make sure.
We haven't ran that, right?
Not
Yeah. What's the date?
I
What's
haven't
the date
seen
that
it.
it's in there?
I believe
know
it's
it's been there in a while.
the 15th is when it was made.
Of what, June?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
right. Okay,
that's gotta
cool.
be it.
Just the only one I've seen that has these two.
Yeah.
Damn,
What is that? An SGA, Manny Ramirez?
Yeah.
Damn.
Stat. How about
Bird and Magic?
No.
Oh, that's a good series. I think that's the one.
Yeah, this
I
is
know
gonna
it
go.
has a Brady and a Mahomes.
Well, especially because this guy is here now, Matt Cooley. Yeah, this is gonna go quick.
Oh, there we go, Moises. I was at the Miami game versus Cape Verde. That was a crazy game, brother.
Hey.
I know I saw the 3 goals from Messi, but as far as drama, Argentina part of maybe the 2 most dramatic games of the World Cup. Mexico-England was also really good for sure. Just showed up. Who won that? This was won by Gio Lobovitz, Ken Anderson. Yeah, he's the sniper. Tom is occasionally in the chat. Dan, I know you were joking, brother. But he has been in the chat before, but he's not usually in the chat.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a Facebook man. Our Facebook audience tends to be a a little bit more behind the curtain.
They're quiet.
We get a lot of the chatty Cathys on Twitch, but hey, Tom, congratulations, brother.
What am I looking at here? The Bengals alternate. What's up, Matt Cooley? You're also looking at, we essentially have 2 brand new series in the room.
Yeah.
The Vault is brand new with the Brady and 3 separate ticket boxes.
I'll make that live
And the
now.
multi-sport is brand new.
Which by the way, is because Common and I, not even hinting, we've said it bold-faced. We got 2 GOATs coming up in Brady and Mahomes. I'm shocked at what the price point is for you to go after this, guys. This is
What is it?
It's going to be $109 for the single.
That's pretty good.
It's going to be $109 for that.
And I
single.
believe that one is one of the old ways we had golden tickets, not as headliners.
Oh, dude, this is so cool for me. So I don't have to hide anything because I'm about to drop this dude, but got Josh Hart as a secondary headliner.
Yeah?
Josh Hart, NBA champion. Me and my buddy want to talk about making. I told you I've made over $600 in 1 year just betting on Josh Hart.
He's the man.
That is freaking cool. Okay.
Look, I do exist,
cool.
this cause. There you go, Tom. He's here. Look at Cameron says, Tom texted me, wanted to give me a Brady as a gift. There you go.
Kaz the Screwer is insane.
He's there. He kind of screws over everyone else. But
Kaz
the
the
man
Screwer
wins.
is nuts.
That name is very, very fitting, so to speak. Very fitting, so to speak. Hey, for the guys that missed out on Brady, though, there's a Brady in the vault.
Yeah, it's right there.
That's a Bucks Brady, and then there's a new Brady in the multi-sport as well, guys.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We're going to have some fun.
We're going to have some fun tonight, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun in the break room tonight. And here we go.
Plot twist, it's not Brady.
Whoops. Whoops. I think our cousin Dave would never hear the end of it if that happened.
Jeff Garcia.
We got ourselves a creamsicle. It is the GOAT, Tom Brady. 7-time Super Bowl champion, most passing yards, most passing touchdowns, the greatest of all time. And he kind of said, forget about it. Canceled in the debate for the GOAT. Goes and leaves to New England. It wasn't just Belichick, wasn't just the system. Yep. Goes in Tampa Bay and wins right away. Tom Kaz with the Tom Brady on the creamsicle.
Very, very nice. Tom, again, everybody's already said it, but congrats. But I want to get to a fellow Robert's comment. See, I know Robert Pratt always had good taste. Looking for a Jeremiah Lovelady.
There you go. Can you feel the love tonight?
Which, by the way, Robert, the first rookie we've had from this recent draft class, that was the first one we had. We had him on a Notre Dame mini.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, Tom, I actually do remember that you winning the Brady license jersey creamsicle. I don't remember what box it was in, but apparently that's the lucky box. I didn't remember that detail, but I do remember Tom pulling a creamsicle Brady for you. But apparently, box 29, Tom Kaz, Tom Brady, a match made in heaven, apparently. The more you know.
Indeed. Well, you'll have...
that was fun.
You'll have 2 nice series to do a rundown for.
Yeah, 100%. I'll go over those 2 brand new series, guys, that are full of headliners. Last box of the break as well, so that I guess that just makes sense. Sounds good. Thank you, Rob. Let's look together. Tom, what'd you have for breakfast? Good question. Whatever it was, I want some of it too. And then I guess, Rob, when you get back here, no rush, you can make the vault as the other top break available. Besides the press coverage. So here's that new multi-sport, guys. It is only $109 a box. There's actually 9 golden tickets sprinkled throughout the series that this time are not listed as headliners.
I'll update.
So weird. Maybe it didn't want to work.
I'll just update.
But anyway, here's that multi-sport, which is jam-packed. We got a Jerome McGinley hockey jersey licensed. We got Patrick Mahomes jersey. Now, guys, we get a lot of Brady and Mahomes on Authentics, obviously. And they're the 2 most expensive signatures, 2 best players. I will say this, though. There's not many opportunities to get Mahomes and Brady jerseys. Because if we put them in that, $31 a spot jersey break, they would raise the price to like $50 in the jerseys. And we pull the Mahomes and Brady, no one touches the jerseys ever again. I speak from experience, by the way. We did have Brady in the jerseys a couple years ago, and we pulled him in the first box. And that was back in the day when we made a lot of changes here at UA, Rob. And I definitely pushed for these changes. And thank goodness people in this company sometimes listen to me. We used to do 70-box jersey series. They would sit forever. I was like, we had to make it less. We get to the series quicker so customers don't see the same series on the site all the time. And we happened to pull a Brady in a 70-box jersey series. Lo and behold, it was here forever. But here's that Mahomes jersey. We got a Manny Ramirez stat jersey, one of the Red Sox icons. We have a 2-time NBA MVP, SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. We got Sidney Crosby on the licensed hockey jersey. There's a Mike Tyson boxing glove, one of the best punch-for-punch fighters of all time. And how about Paul Skeens, one of baseball's elite pitchers? We got the Miz and the Skeens, such a beautiful autographed baseball. Where is our Seattle guys? Bofa, Devin Shinley, Sean Kemp, Gary Peyton, dual-sign basketball. Speaking of basketballs and duos that go together, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson both in this series. Then we got 5 football helmets. There's a Tom Brady authentic, the GOAT on the Patriots, close to $3,000 in retail value. There's a Julio Jones Speed Flex. Beautiful, beautiful Julio Jones. There's also a Rob Gronkowski Speed Flex. Brady's boy. A John Elway, the throwback Speed Flex. Very, very nice. And then we got the Brock Purdy as well. So keep it going, guys. Let's keep this train going. Let's take a peek, Bob. Let's see what mistake there's been made. I don't see what you're talking. Oh, all right. I'll have Rob fix that. Obviously, it's Sidney Crosby. You know, Dom must have put that in. Mason Crosby, the Packer kicker. When you get a second, so you can update the photos inside to say Sidney Crosby. Actually, it says Mason Crosby. No, on the picture. So you're good. You can do it yourself. Thank you, Bob, for the heads up. There is 9 golden tickets in here. Now, these are not listed as photoed headliners. So we made this series before we kind of changed up how we did this. So the 9 golden tickets are inside the boxes, which I think might be with items, but they might be with footballs. I'm honestly not sure. But I know golden tickets are now listed as photoed headliners. This one is not. So 18 headliners out of 30 plus 9 golden tickets left. I'm guessing those are 3 separate 3-ticket ones. But I'm not 100% sure. We will find out as we go here in that multi-sport. So that's one of 2 brand new series. We have that vault is also brand new. Just dropped this in the last show. And this actually is also unique. So I know it's not fully, it is here in the listing. There are 6 boxes with the vault key inside. Find a key and unlock various amounts of golden tickets or store credit. So there is 6 vault keys like normal. It's going to be either golden tickets or it's going to be store credit. I don't know the amounts. We'll wait and find out together the surprise in this brand new vault. Headliners are really good, though. We got a 3 golden ticket in the NFC South, a 4 golden ticket in the AFC West, and a 5 golden ticket in the AFC South. And again, there's multiple vault keys with more golden tickets inside. So could be store credit, could be golden tickets, but there's going to be 6 vault keys inside. So more chances at more prizes. The names are massive as well. We got that beautiful Adrian Peterson, Minnesota Viking authentic, last running back MVP. We got the throwback Isaac Bruce authentic, number 5 all time in receiving yards. One of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Bruce, baby. Isaac Bruce here in the UA Live break room. We also got ourselves a Ray Lewis Speed Flex, NFL's all-time tackle leader. Beautiful Raven lid. Roger Staubach in that authentic, maybe the greatest Cowboy of all time for the quarterback spot. Got a pair of Niners, George Kittle, along with Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends of the generation. You can double up with that clean Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, who is very much relevant here in the NFL. Ashton Genty, one of the best young running backs in football. Tom Brady again. That lid is just under $3,000 in value, more than $2K for the GOAT, Tom Brady. And of course, one of the best signatures in the game, Jerome Bettis authentic. Secondary headliners, Kyron Williams, Rod Smith, Sauce Gardner. And again, guys, there is 6 vault keys in here that will have bonuses that are store credit or obviously golden tickets. So those are 2 hot series, brand spanking new. I'd attack the multi-sport or the vault. The options are yours. We're getting close in that press coverage. Still got a 3 golden ticket box left, and we have a bunch of headliners in the AFC West. That would be Ray Lewis on that awesome Raven retro Speed Flex. The Terry Bradshaw, Rave Authentic. Love these Raves. One of the best signatures in the game. The OG TB12, Terry Bradshaw. Steve Smith Sr. Love that camo. One of 6 Triple Crown winners in the modern era. Steve Smith Sr. That is super clean. Of course, Julio Jones on the Falcon Authentic with the number 11. Julio Jones is the best Falcon of all time for me. Then Antonio Gates, licensed jersey, most touchdown catches ever by a tight end. And of course, a 3 golden ticket box and the GOAT lefty quarterback on that clean camo, Steve Young. We got a lot of good stuff in there. Superstar reps. We got 8 boxes left, 6 headliners left. The last quad is down to 4 to go. The last double is 7 to go. And the second to last single is 6 to go. All of these names in here, either Hall of Famers or will be. LaDainian Tomlinson, the greatest Charger. Ray Lewis, the greatest Raven. You want to get the greatest player of each franchise's history. So that's why names like that are awesome. I'm on Ross St. Brown, top 5 receiver in the NFL. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, very much relevant on that clean rivalry. Terrell Davis, the Hall of Famer. And rest assured, Rob's on the case. That graphic is updated with Sidney Crosby.
Mason Crosby's nuts.
Mason Crosby. That's a funny one. What
was your favorite moment of the Mason Crosby Penguins era?
I don't know, right? George Pickens as well, secondary headliner.
There you go.
Let me double check. Is Ginla misspelled too? Boy, whoever made this, we gotta talk to them.
I'll take a look.
So Ginla, Rob will fix that as well, guys. Not quite as Sidney Crosby, but Ginla should be spelled correctly. Thank you there, Dan and Bob.
You don't like Jerome Ignila?
No, Ginla, baby.
I'm more of an Ignila guy.
And then jerseys, 20 boxes left, 7 headliners left, 5 of which are photoed. Adrian Peterson, the last running back MVP. AJ Green, love that orange and black custom Bengal jersey. Houday. Darrelle Revis on that clean jersey. One of the best corners of all time. Put him on an island. And, of course, Isaac Bruce. Bruce, baby. Very, very nice. 5th all-time in receiving yards. And Roger Staubach, the 2-time Super Bowl champion. Secondary headliners, Colston Loveland, Fred Taylor. Plenty to play for in that break. Again, a lot of new people of late. So I do want to explain these golden tickets. And, of course, our locker setup. What are golden tickets? Golden tickets... And then Bob's got one more thing for you to fix. So,
crap!
Everybody's here. We got to fix. So, 3rd time's a charm, Rob. You got this.
I lost my ability to joke at other people's spelling now.
Look, honestly, I'm also kind of big on spelling. So, this time I'll side with Bob on that one. I want to make sure it's all spelled correctly. But golden tickets. Back to what these golden tickets are. Golden tickets are ultimate autographs, exclusive rewards currency. Your key to the locker, a members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autographed memorabilia. How do you earn them? You earn golden tickets through play in our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker? The locker's part of a rewards program. To get in, join the program, climb to the practice squad tier, the 2nd level of rewards. Once you reach practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker's home to some of the most exclusive premium autograph pieces we offer. High-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else, guys. And again, right now inside the locker, I will drop that link. It is absolutely loaded. In fact, Rob, I'll pull it up here if you want to look on my computer. You want to pull it up on yours as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what the best stuff is inside the locker. Because we had more stuff getting claimed today. Now, we got that Brady Gold got claimed today. We had the Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders insane helmets claimed today. I know personally, I love the Brian Urlacher tricolored. I love that. Oh, that new Dan Marino. The tribute ripped Speed Flex. With the purple rip, only 5 tickets for that. I got my eyes on that Jamar Chase Hydro Speed Flex. And the best one aesthetically, hands down. And I told you guys, I actually saw this helmet in person, Rob. When the guy was putting it in the headliner photo graphics for this locker, this Marshall. It's a chrome Rip Speed Flex, San Diego State and Rams Flex. It is incredible. 5 tickets for that one. Now, even though Mahomes is in there for 8 tickets, Brady's in there for 9 tickets, I got to say that Marshall Faulk, to me, takes the cake.
Yeah, you stole the thought right out of my head, dude. That's my again. That's honestly my favorite too. Anytime that you can have multiple teams on a lid, that is absolutely badass. And again, a lot of new stuff that we got in there as well. The one that I'm hoping gets a little respect on its name. I know we got a couple of diehard Colts fans here in the room. Nick Riggs, Den McKeon. That's Sauce Gardner for just 3 tickets. That literally gets you in the door. There's a lot of legends that get you in for 3 tickets. I mean, Urlacher, Johnson, DeMarcus Ware, Jim Kelly. We've been seeing a lot
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor.
3 tickets for LT.
The GOAT. The disrespect to LT.
Damn.
The disrespect for sure. Yeah, so there's so much great stuff just to get in the door, because like I was saying, we see a lot of boxes now that have, a lot of 3 golden tickets. We just saw in the last series, we just did a 4 golden ticket, a 3 golden ticket.
Well, in the vault, there's a 5, Rob.
There's a 5 right there. Yeah. Yeah. So we're making it super, super easy for you guys to go in there and go crazy.
I'm glad they're listening to me, because I suggested we have some 5 and 4 tickets, not just 3.
There you go.
Because originally the guys that make the series, by the way, Luke is the guy's incredible. Does a great job here at UA.
Oh, he's the man.
But every week I send him and Greg a little internal message about things that we should do in the break room. And one of my messages is, let's get some that have 5 and 4 tickets, not just 3.
Yeah.
And the guys listened. You guys obviously like these extra golden ticket boxes. So the more tickets, the merrier here in the break room. 5 golden tickets inside the vault. And again, there's bonus ticket boxes. I believe, Rob, there's 6 vault keys and 3 are store credit amounts and 3 are golden ticket amounts. So we got to see what those are. Looking forward to seeing that in that new vault series. So attack the breaks, guys. Get your spots. I know for me, I'm a little bit partial to that multi-sport personally. Yeah. Just because, and by the way, it's only 109. Yeah. Like, you could get jerseys in there. That's the thing. Like, we heard people say they want authentics. Well, we have authentics only in that most recent throwback series. The vault is a mix of authentics and reps. So we have all options at different price points.
Yeah.
But, obviously you get jerseys in there. The price point is even cheaper. I have not heard that, Jill. So no, it is not true. That is not true. I don't know if something was done through customer service, but as far as what I was told in the break room, that's not something we're currently offering. But if you know something I don't, well, kudos to you. But the break team has not been told we can trade tickets. I think there's something that we're looking at potentially for GOAT Plus customers, where you can maybe even trade tickets for store credit or points amount redemptions. I'm not really sure. But as far as what I was told, I have not heard that. So I'm guessing someone pulled a fast one on you. Maybe there was a misunderstanding. Again, maybe customer service makes a slight exception, but I would say, as the break room manager, if there was a golden ticket trading thing initiated, I would be the first to know. So as far as I know, that is definitely not true. But you know how it is on the internet, Rob. One person says one thing, and things get put out there that maybe are not true.
Not everything on the internet is true, but
except for Messi being the GOAT.
Except
that part is true, Rob.
Well, it's a good thing you asked.
Yeah, good thing, Jill. We're always happy to, field any questions, but that one was a lie. What's that lie detector? The Maury Show? You are the father. You're not the father. I told you.
Much more of a Springer guy.
Jerry Springer? That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Both those guys are legends.
Yep. Anytime that you were sick in elementary or middle school, that was always on.
Yes.
Or, you know what that program is now? Ultimate Autographs.
That's right.
We've overtaken. Even if you're homesick today, unfortunately, this is where you got to be. I mean, you guys got 60 boxes out there, and how many combined golden tickets? Let's do my math.
So we got 9 in the multi-sport, and then
the vault.
So the vault, The vault is going to have the 12 that we know of, Rob. But again, there's going to be additional boxes that have additional golden tickets.
Correct.
So there's actually more. Woo. So I don't know. I guess the question is, which one do you want to play? So the benefits, the pros and cons. If you're just a football fan, pro, the vault, only football. If you like only full-size helmets, reps, and authentics, pro, the vault. If you want a little bit cheaper price point, pro to the multisport. Now, vault has Brady, but pro to the multisport, we got Brady and Mahomes. And again, you want to dabble in some of these other names. Sidney Crosby, one of the best hockey players of all time. SGA, one of the best players in the NBA. Manny Ramirez, one of the most fun guys. Magic and Larry Bird. Paul Skeens, the great pitcher. So loaded stuff in here as well. The Mahomes jersey, I'm pretty sure, is custom. So, yeah, you don't see the NFL logo, and you'll notice that we either put licensed or we put authentic jersey for those that are. So, Jerome McGinley, authentic jerseys, SGA, authentic jersey. And again, we're looking for the logo. There's the NBA logo, the NHL logo. There's no NFL logo, so I believe that is custom. But let me double check. I'm going to shoot our team a message to double check. Like the Manny Ramirez, for example, no MLB logo. That one is custom.
Yeah.
I will say this about Mahomes, though. The custom jerseys on Mahomes, those will still get you close to $2,000.
Oh, a ton of yeah.
Mahomes and Brady, those are always worth a ton of money. So I know for a lot of players, it makes a big difference. In their case, their signature is so expensive already that it really kind of doesn't matter. Mahomes and Brady are always worth having. And again, we don't get Mahomes and Brady all too often.
In the same series, no less.
Right?
Even crazier.
And we don't, Mahomes and Brady on jerseys, excuse me, just to clarify. We get the authentic helmets a lot, but the jerseys, that is considerably more rare to get those two guys both in the UA live breaks. So take advantage. Get in here while you still can. Get in here while you still can. Just want to make sure our last multi-sport, that's the one that had, yep, Mike Evans, Amon Ra. Yep, okay, so I'm shooting our team a message. Want to make sure I'm sending them the right multi-sport. Just want to clarify about that Mahomes jersey. I do believe it's custom, though.
Okay.
Here we go. 1 second. This might better answer your question, guys. Looks like it has the Nike swoosh on the sleeve. Oh, that might be true. Okay, well, again, I'm double checking with our team, and I'm going to try to get you guys an answer. That'd be even better if that is, in fact, licensed.
I mean, license is the top of the food chain for value for jerseys, of course.
But again, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So some guys, the name alone speaks for itself. And actually, the NFL jerseys do have the swooshes on the side sometimes. So 1 second. I'm trying to get confirmation from our guys. I'm shooting them a message right now. So I guess I have the jersey up on the thing, so they don't even see me checking my phone. But I am double checking now. You know how important it is when I message the guys via text off hours. So if they get mad at me, I blame the customers for doing their job by asking, right? We love you guys. Want to take care of you guys and double check things here when it comes to licensed and non-licensed jerseys.
Well, you can, as you're going through that, my friend, we got ourselves some serious motion in a different series.
What's that?
Matt Cooley closing out the quads and the reps.
Oh, okay. Okay, Matt.
Lovely.
I see you, brother.
Thank you, Matty.
All right, Matty. That'll be the last quad. And if you have 9 names in there, I know we had something. Yes, we had something from that a while ago.
I want to say it was
in the break room channel, or I put it in, or break room team channel.
Yeah.
I think we figured out that there's one guy that shouldn't be in there.
Okay.
So all right, breaking news. They've got back to me. And if you could actually update that when you get a second to, Rob, you're working overtime today as the producer. It is licensed. So you can say licensed jersey in there.
All right.
So Mahomes is a licensed jersey. And here's that Nike swoosh Joe's talking about. I think I see it as well off to the side there. So yes, licensed jersey for Patrick Mahomes. And then the rep quad is coming up, guys. Quadruple the boxes. quadrupled the fun here in the reps.
Yep, I just got to figure out who is the imposter that is in there.
So I think I put it in break room and break room team, and Rip replied. But I think he replied in the break room channel. Here we go. Nope, that's not it.
Okay, just let me know.
Because you remember me putting it out there. I'm glad I checked.
I do a while back. I'm just trying to look under like replica, superstar, because I'm assuming you probably put the series name when talking about it. I'm just trying to find the right way to.
Oh, here it is. I found it. All right,
Perfect.
So Shannon has a quad. He turned into a double.
That I remember.
Shannon's not in there.
I figure because I remember I think the host when that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go from Miguel all the way down.
Now, you know what, Keen? Great question, because you made us double check. There's nothing to apologize. Again, our customers are always first here in the break room. Sorry, I have a custom jersey. Want to get a licensed one, and then I could sell my custom and frame the licensed one. There you go, legit. Hold on, that I see that Mahomes jersey. You can hear him from your house. Hayden, what's up, Hayden?
What's up, Hey Train?
Good to have Hayden in the house.
Good to see you, buddy.
So Rep Quad is coming up.
I'll be seeing you soon.
A Rep Quad, go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers tonight. I can talk ball with him. Argentina, another comeback. Another comeback. And by the way, Rob.
Yes.
I live bet this Tigers-A's game when it was 2-0, under 9.5.
How's that going?
It's 2-1 in the 5th inning.
There.
So I'm on fire of late.
Pray for a good bullpen.
My new thing is unders. I wanted the Yankees raise under last night.
Yeah.
I used to never bet unders. I like overs. Now I bet unders and they're hitting.
Yeah.
So got to do. Hey, when you win, you got to appreciate it. I don't win often, but of late, I'm hot right now.
You're a sick man for praying for unders.
Yes.
You're
exactly
a sick
right.
man.
Whatever works. So Shannon Buffington, Miguel Munoz. So actually, Shannon's the one that's not in there. I think you copied and pasted it. So
Oops, sorry.
we can remove Shannon.
Sorry, Shannon.
Miguel Munoz, Gregory Davis, Michael Curry, Reggie Hammond, and Matt Cooley. We got 8 boxes left. I need 4 numbers, guys. Otherwise, I'll go to the picker wheel. 1, 8, 9, 14, 20, 21, 29, and 30 are the numbers available in the reps.
Honestly, this has been long overdue, in my opinion. And Matt, I mean, you got literally 50% chance of cleaning house with this thing. I mean, you got Terrell Davis and LaDainian Tomlinson, right? But for $252, you can take home 4 full-size helmets for $252.
And it's going to be 2 singles and a double to close out that series because that double is already bought into.
Yes, it is.
All right, we got 930 from Matt. And I need 2 more, my man. What's up, Mr. Cooley? He's one cool customer, that Matt Cooley.
He's cooler than the other side of the pillow.
He is. Stuart Scott, baby. Stu. I love Stuart Scott.
Booyah.
Booyah. Hello, fellas. Hello, 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 my friend. It is a quad box. I'm not going to short you. Need 2 more numbers, Mr. Cooley. We missed you too, Matt. Missed you too. You actually missed the college series. We actually dropped the college series because you asked about it, and unfortunately you missed it, but there'll be more college at some point or another. No doubt about that. So, otherwise I can go to the wheel, Matt, but I do need 2 more numbers. 9 and 30 are off the board. We got 1, 8, 14, 20, 21, and 29. I know. Look, I emailed you, brother. As soon as we dropped it, I emailed them right away. Unfortunately, you missed a couple days. The series sells out. That's the way it works.
This past weekend?
Yeah, the college. Yeah, it was quick. 1 and 8 for the last 2. We'll also have a little bit more college when the college season starts. Again, those are a little bit harder to get. College helmets are not as easy to attain as NFL helmets for us. But I do imagine we'll be working overtime to get those. We should be seeing a little bit more college when we get the season off and running. All right, reps coming up. 12 clicks for our spots. The last superstar rep quad box break. We have done that thing here, guys, in the break room. 12 times coming up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, Gregory Davis, you got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Matt Cooley. We got Michael Curry in the NFC East. Reggie Hammond, the NFC West. Matt Cooley, AFC North, AFC South. Miguel Munoz in the AFC East. And Matt Cooley in the AFC West. 2 guaranteed headliners. This is going to be great. I agree. Leroy Jenkins. What's up, Jay Cooley? Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
All right. What do we got here? Guaranteed headliners, like we said. All right, here's one. This is a guy that I think is vastly underrated.
Oh.
I know we've had his name a little bit more often in the room recently, but this tells you enough how underrated he is. 8 boxes left. This name is still out there, and you guys are not chasing the series. It's number 8. It is Steve Young. The awesome rivalry helmet. Super Bowl record with 6 touchdown passes in the Super Bowl, Rob Hill. Steve Young also one of 11 players in the history of football with multiple MVPs. Part of an elite club. Only 11 guys in the history in the NFL have done that. Steve Young is one of those. He also, fun fact about him, when he retired, Rob, he was number 1 all-time in quarterback rating. Every quarterback that has a better career quarterback rating than him is actually passer rating, not QBR, passer rating.
Correct.
Played in the 2000s or the late 90s.
What does that tell you, right?
He was the best at that time.
Yeah, it's Mr. Efficiency.
And you know how efficient he is? You know why he's number 1 in that stat?
Why is that?
Because he led the league in passer rating 6 times and completion percentage 5 times.
And you know who is the benchmark for that nowadays for quarterback rating? Another San Francisco 49ers.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy, ever since he debuted, has led the league in quarterback rating. Also, this guy had the easy job of following up Joe Montana. Super easy job there.
It's almost like the Niners are good at the quarterback thing.
Yeah, they're pretty good at evaluating that. He's also probably not just his crowning achievement, but I would probably say the magnum opus of quarterbacks.
Ooh.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not
words.
5. You need 2 hands for this common 6 touchdowns in a Super Bowl. A feat I don't think will ever be.
I don't think it'll ever be topped.
Don't think it'll ever be beat.
So that's my younger brother. He's stupid. Ignore him. Hey now.
Hi, TJ.
I will say, TJ, bring the money. Money talks.
Well, I was going to say, it's TJ, if you haven't played in the break room before, you got ourselves a nice refer a friend program.
Yes.
Refer a brother.
Refer literally a brother. Like an actual brother.
What's up, my brother?
I like him. Nice looking rep. Yeah, very clean. That Niners rivalry is awesome. No doubt about that, Reggie.
He's older, actually, but smaller.
He's older, but smaller. Okay. All right. The Cooley clan. What's great about the break room is, you play with family members, play with friends, and you make new break room friends as well. Oh, this is nice. Speaking of Cooley, how about the NFL's all-time tackle leader?
That's pretty cool.
Ray Lewis. Beautiful, beautiful. Ray Lewis, Raven alternate. That's the AFC North. It's Cooley time. Ray Lewis. You can leave this one up. Put him next to Tom Brady. Fun fact about Ray Lewis. Tom Brady said this about him when he was the quarterback of the Patriots. He said he would never throw the ball over the middle against the Ravens because he didn't want Ray Lewis injuring his teammates. It's part of being a good quarterback, taking care of your teammates.
Wow.
He's like, no, I'm not doing it. It's going to go to the sides. We're not getting my guys tackled and injured by Ray Lewis.
Well, what does that tell you? What does that tell you about how great Ray Lewis is? The ultimate sign of respect. I mean, clearly the greatest player of all time in Ravens history, and you could argue the best player to ever come out of a football powerhouse in the University of Miami.
Yeah, Ed Reed, not bad either, his teammate.
Yeah, right?
Not bad.
TJ's currently rubbing it in his face.
There you go, rub it in. That's what you got to do with your brother, man. I got a brother. You got a brother, Rob?
2-step.
Okay.
2-step, no blood.
But you still rub it in. They're your brothers.
All the time.
Exactly. You got to rub it into your brothers for sure.
Yep.
Like Hayden said, as you should. You should always rub it into your brother. I won, you lost. Ha! I got that player, you don't. To be fair to TJ, or actually to Matt, excuse me, TJ's not in the break. Only way to win is entering the break. Matt's in the break, and he's a winner. A big-time winner indeed. All right, third box coming up. Still got some more headliners. We had, 8 boxes, 6 headliners left. I think 5 photoed. Get in, TJ. I'm with Matt. Get in, TJ.
Come on, Tej.
Show your brother up. Show him up. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I like this one. We got a mooning coming up.
Reg.
It is Reggie again. He got mooned with the authentic last night. Now he's got the rep to boot. And you will see, Reggie, when I say this, the reps display the same as the authentics. He can keep one, trade one. Actually, he should trade the authentic or sell it, get more money for it. And the rep looks just as good in the man cave for the great Warren Moon. 9-time Pro Bowl quarterback. He was a 5-time Grey Cup champion in Canada. Whether it's the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the Canadian Football League Hall of Fame, this man is the guy, the great Warren Moon.
Yeah, we were blessed enough for him to moon us in person over here a number of months back. A very popular player that we get here at UA, and obviously one of the most popular of all time. And for a guy like Warren Moon to be in the hidden gems, that really does put superstar in the superstar reps. And that's what I think has been severely underrated for why this series hasn't exploded as we kind of anticipated it to. Again, all the names in the hidden gems are superstars, guys, at one point in time, not just the ones in the photo headliners. So, really, really cool.
This can go next to you. We'll keep Brady closer to me here.
It's always got a great signature.
It's got a great sig. That might be the first one booted off the table, not because I don't love Warren Moon, because we had the same helmet last night most of the night, and it was in the social media video. But I can't not give Moon a little bit of, attendance on the table, right? Give him a little bit of love.
Well, apparently Reggie's his eyes are blinded. Too many moonings from you.
Right? That's what it is, Reg.
That's why we have HR.
Reggie. Stop mooning. You know what? We can give the moon to someone else. I'll keep it. No, I'm just kidding. It's all yours, Reg.
I would be honored to be mooned.
Right? So stop mooning me. Ha ha. Missed Randall Cunningham and I was bummed. It's for trade, man. So talk to Dan. Could have a little trade with Randall Cunningham. I always say, Rob, it's an awesome, awesome trade community.
Yeah.
You get something you don't want, someone else will want it, right? So it's never bad to win. You always take your dubs, no matter what. Dubs are always good.
Couldn't agree more.
Someone changed the rating to PG-13. Yeah, fun story about that. I think you were with us. I don't think Hayden was with us. I can't remember, but Matt, our general manager, the real boss man,
yes,
put a message out there about advertising us somewhere else, and one of the streaming guidelines was you got to keep your clothes on. You can't moon people. You can't take your shirt off. Which again, assuming it's like a common sense thing, but they just wrote it up there.
You would hope so.
You would hope so. As soon as he said that inspired me to do the mooning right after him. So thank you, Matt. You dug this hole yourself.
I think on my second day. My first day, I got a thousand story. My second day, I got a mooning.
Yeah.
And I got you doing karaoke. So in 48 hours, you were at the kitchen sink at me.
Lucky son of a gun. So he's got moon on the Vikings and the Seahawks. I have all the moons except Vikings, says Dan. Gregory Davis has an Amon-Ra St. Brown replica.
Ooh.
That awesome Lions alternate. Top 5 in receiving yards, top 5 in catches, top 5 in touchdown catches. Gregory Davis, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Is this Bo Jackson right here? You guys pulled that earlier?
You'd be correct.
So Robbie didn't do a social media video, did he? All right, so we'll keep Bo out for the video, but we'll boot Bo off the table just because he wasn't pulled this show.
Sounds good.
Make our decision a little bit easier. I like to keep it to stuff pulled in this show. Otherwise, obviously, Bo would be here, then Amon-Ra can enter in the middle here.
Very, very nice.
So that was what, 3 or was it 4 for 4 on headliners? I think 3 for 4. Not the Moon was not a headliner. Damn, that series is crazy good. So we only have 4 boxes left now, guys. It's gonna be a 3 and 4 chance at a headliner. By the way, a double up in that AFC West. 7 to go in that double of Damian Tomlinson, Terrell Davis. Then we got a George Pickens. I'm going to hit you with an audible, Rob.
Okay.
Just in case we do close this.
Hot route.
Hot route, because we just literally dropped a new multisport. Because my original plan was to have the non-football multisport, but I don't want to have too many multisports, so we're going to audible back the practice squad.
Okay.
So we'll do the pigskin practice squad, I believe. No, 1 second. Let me confirm the correct one.
If the reps go.
If the reps go, correct. We got to get the reps sold out first. But it's going to be, and I almost might even let it breathe for a second. We've got 2 new series.
Yeah.
But it'll be Pigskin Practice Squad will be the next backup.
I mean, guys, this is a layup. I mean, the headliners that survived is an easy double up in the AFC West.
Exactly right.
No reason that shouldn't go.
We need a Vikings Moon flexing the brakes. Noted. Yeah. we'll get that. I just pulled a Warren Moon Viking. I don't think it was a flex, but we'll make sure we get a flex for you guys as well. So have a good night, Bo. Yeah, Bo's still hanging out there. Don't worry. He's still out here. Again, nothing against Bo Jackson. Just simply was not hitting the 6 p.m. show. My Vikings Moon's a rep. Could have any Bronco reps you might want to trade? Cooley. There you go.
Well, we got it looks like we have a sibling rivalry developing here in the break room, Common. We got a first-time order from a Thomas Cooley.
Oh, which one? What series?
2 spots in the rep single.
Okay, so rep single is down to 4 to go, guys.
And because, by the way, Matt, I'm assuming you would refer your brother. I hope that you guys like each other enough to do that. You do meet the qualifier for that refer a friend.
Yes.
It's your first order of $100 or more, which Thomas did meet. So there you go. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So Rut Row, here we go. That's right. So here's that refer a friend program. It's on our website. Refer a friend, they get 50 off their first order of 100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card. Now, when we first had this refer a friend program promo, Rob, honestly, we had like 40 people doing this, 50 people doing.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a monthly giveaway. The last one was the lowest amount we've had since we started this. Only 7 refer a friends. So you would have a 1 in 7 chance to win the full-size authentic helmet.
Correct.
So,
which last
not
month
bad.
was Steve Young, by the way.
Not exactly.
Steve Young, yeah.
So, Cooley, TJ Cooley, the Cooley clan. I would guess who's the smarter Cooley and who's the better looking Cooley?
Oh, boy.
I'm sure they'll have different answers on that one.
Well, according to Matt, we know who's the tallest and the smallest.
Yes.
So,
don't feed his ego.
Don't feed his ego.
Okay. Dang. You can really tell they're brothers. You can literally tell. I know it's an online chat and, it's harder to identify moods in the chat, but with these two gentlemen, you can tell easily that they're brothers, Rob Hill.
Yeah, you could feel the rivalry through the chat for sure.
There you go. So, me for sure, he says. There you go. Better looking and smarter, Matt? The brains and the looks? Or are you just better at one of those 2 areas?
Well, one thing we know for sure is that who's got more wins in the break room? TJ, you got to catch up.
Yeah, TJ, you got a lot of work to do, brother.
Definitely right.
I guess for me, as a breaker, I try to be objective like everyone, but tiebreaker goes to Matt Cooley. He spent a lot more money in the break room. TJ can change that, though. He can do it.
Yeah?
He can do it. We're definitely wrestling after this. Ooh, okay. Let me know who wins, Matt. Maybe put a speed flex on for safety.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys, he says. You're welcome, Matt. You have done a lot for us here, brother. But, hey, TJ, you're welcome as well. Love having sibling rivalries here. So 4 to go in those reps. 4 to go in those reps here. And what did I say? I'm going to slack you so I have it, too. So before I keep checking. It's actually, pigskin practice squad.
Yeah, I saw that out there.
So I'll send you a message just so I have it. So I also can remember for the recap if we don't get there tonight.
Got you.
Pigskin practice squad. We got an audible in this break room. It's all about Omaha, right? I just don't want to have 2 brand new multi-sports up at the same time.
For sure.
So that's kind of my logic there.
Yeah, for sure.
I told him not to embarrass me in front of my friends. You probably, if you tell him that, he probably will embarrass you.
Yeah.
That's kind of what my mom says. And then I embarrass her afterwards. so you have to tell me that, Ma, then you'll get embarrassed. Sorry. It's the delay of the law here.
Again, I would love nothing more. And we've seen some legendary head-to-head in the break room. You mentioned a few months ago an afternoon show you did with Rip, right? That was like Ronnie and Jason going head-to-head.
It was insane.
But having a sibling head-to-head in the break room, that's a totally different type of matchup.
I've seen it before, actually. We haven't had it recently.
I've seen a family matchup
before. I've seen brother v. brother before.
Yeah.
It got aggressive.
I believe it.
It was intense. You might remember these guys, too. We had the Harmerling brothers, too.
Yeah.
And then we have the, oh, my God, Klitsch brothers. The Klitsch brothers. Have you seen them? They haven't played in a while.
No, I don't know.
Oh, the Klitsch brothers.
Do not remember them, sadly.
They're heavy spenders, man. Come back, Klitsch brothers. He needs it. He's been losing to me my whole life.
Jeez.
Oh, my God.
Not holding
Let's
back.
get him a win. He needs it. Well, literally help a brother out in those reps because it's 4 to go. What did TJ get? 2 spots?
2 spots in the single.
So 2 in the single. You buy the last 4 spots, Matt. You have the numeric advantage, and we get to see a break. And by the way, I think I saw Reggie asking for Broncos. There's a Terrell Davis in here, Reg, in the last 4 boxes. Terrell Davis, LaDainian Tomlinson, and secondary headliner George Pickens, 3 and 4 chance at a headliner. But personally, I kind of want to get that vault and multi-sport moving. Who's in that multi-sport quad?
Multi-sport quad.
That was a good purchase, I would say.
I want to say that was Reggie. Let me double check.
Reggie!
Yeah, it was. It was Reggie in the quad.
So
thank you, Reggie. Let's
go, Reg. So again, brand new series. We have some of the best athletes across all the sports. Loaded set of names. I mean, SGA. Personally, I go Nikola Jokic, but you can argue the best player in basketball, 2-time reigning MVP. You can argue best player in the NBA today. Sidney Crosby along with Alexander Ovechkin, and you can argue the best player in the last 10 years, Sidney Crosby, and a top 10 player of all time on that Penguin jersey.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, I think it's beyond arguing, the greatest quarterback of all time. The only guy that can maybe get to Brady's level for a career, he's also in this break, Patrick Mahomes. Those are the 2 most expensive signatures in the game. A Mahomes jersey, licensed jersey, will be in that $2,000 ballpark, maybe more. You're looking at prices right now. What are you looking at, Rob?
Yeah,
They're expensive. I'll look as well. Then Tom Brady, of course, full-size authentic, retails for $2,800, the Patriot Authentic. So 2 best quarterbacks of all time. Mike Tyson, probably the 2nd most popular boxer ever. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, arguably 2 top 5 basketball players ever. John Elway, Brock Purdy on speed flexes. Julio Jones, Rob Gronkowski, 4 flexes, guys. Maybe baseball's best pitcher, Paul Skeens, in today's game, also available. So let's get those spots. A lot of heat in that multi-sport. A lot of heat. Plus, there is golden tickets inside the series. They're not listed as photoed headliners, but there is 9 golden tickets left in this series that are also available. Again, not listed as headliners, but I promise you guys those golden tickets are there.
Yeah, and I think you're going to start seeing what I'm seeing. It's that second one right there. That's going to be the one that's the best ballpark to look at.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000.
Licensed Mahomes jersey.
The other ones have a special patch. The other ones that I'm looking at.
The ones that are 3,700?
Yeah, those have a...
I think, is that the Super Bowl patch?
It might be if you can kind of deduce what... I'm not exactly sure what this patch is right here.
Yeah, so again, in the ballpark of $2K for a Mahomes licensed jersey. Tom Brady... authentic, just under $3,000.
Yeah.
So these are expensive items, only $109 a spot in that single box. Now, the other series, which I get it, some of you guys are not multi-sport fans. Our break room does live, breathe, and eat football, right? The Vault. Now, there is some reps in here, but all the photoed headliners are authentic or speedflex. Tom Brady on the Bucks this time on the authentic.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis Speedflex, George Kittle Speedflex, and we got ourselves 3 golden ticket boxes in the NFC South, the AFC West, and the AFC South. I don't know. And we also have keys in here, vault keys. Find a key and unlock various amounts of golden tickets or store credit. There's going to be 6 keys in here, and I'm told 3 of them are going to have some bonus options for the golden tickets. Did you find a misspelling or making it licensed?
It's, yeah, the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is also a licensed jersey.
Yeah, there you go. So the best of the best. Some legit authentic jerseys in there. Go get in, says Hayden. I agree. So what do you guys want? You want the locker? You want the multi-sport? Those are the ones I recommend personally. We have probably a rep showdown, though, coming up. Reps are sold out, I see.
Oh, are they? Okay.
So it'll be the second to last rep single, and then we'll do one more single, and then that double, and the reps will be no mas.
All right. I'll update the Aginla as well.
Thank you.
Because that Aginla as well is also licensed.
Even better. More licensed authentic jerseys. Somehow these breaks keep on getting better.
Look at that. Matt stepped up to the plate. He accepted the challenge. He closed out that single. Thank you, Matt.
All right, which one did I not write up? Warren Moon, I think. I forgot, Rob. I have Warren Moon. I have a superstar rep. What else did we pull? We pulled Moon.
We pulled Moon,
Here's
Lewis.
Steve Young, Ray Lewis.
I'm in Raw.
I'm on Raw. I didn't write up. So let me get that written up real quick. And then we'll do the single coming up. Rep single. Go ahead and drop me a box number, Cooley Clan and other. That was Gregory Davis that won the Amon-Ra. Congrats to Gregory. All right, keep it moving, guys. Only 7:20. Rob and I will not be here past 10 o'clock. We'll go to 9:30 at the earliest, about 10 at the latest, because there is a 10:30 show tonight with Robbie and Hayden. 10:30 show tonight in the UA live breaks.
These are the breaks that you love to see, man. Having siblings in a break just gives it much more. I don't know. Yeah, much more
energy.
Yeah, like true gladiators going
rivalry.
At it. Yeah, rivalry. Yeah, true rivalry.
I says you pick. All right, so I'll let the wheel pick. I never pick the numbers personally. We don't know what's in each box. The hosts do, but some people think we do. So I don't want to pick a number for you guys, and you say I did something I shouldn't be doing. I also don't want to be the guy that gets blamed for picking the wrong box number. So I always defer to letting the wheel pick.
You never want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy, because then they're like, Comedy, pick the bad one for me. I'm sorry, I'm human. So I'm going to put them in the picker wheel, and the wheel's going to pick whichever one you guys would like. So 14 is left for the reps.
And now okay.
20.
Matt did drop.
Oh, he did. Okay, all right.
Yep.
Oh, I was not done. I had not spun it technically. So there is actually no 11.
Okay.
There's 14, 20, 21, and 29. Pick a good one for him. He deserves it, says Slinsy 6. There you go. Who's Slinsy 6?
I have no idea.
Slinsy, what's up, Slins?
Bringing the whole Cooley clan in here.
Is that like the sister? Can you imagine that? The sister's coming in here too?
Hey, more referrals, more fun. Oh, it's my girlfriend.
It's
okay,
girlfriend. There you go. First off, you got a great girlfriend.
Jesus.
Sorry, I know that was a bad comparison. Sister, girlfriend. Sorry, my brother.
Definitely don't want to get those confused.
No, don't do that.
That is for sure.
So, I've never met him. Oh, okay. All right. Is this a Manti Te'o situation? Be careful. The internet is dangerous.
That would be a first for you, I hope.
She is a he. Okay. Slinsy. Okay. Well, now I'm confused. I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm just going to leave it at Slinsley. Not a Manti Te'o. All right, so I do need a box number, though. 14, 20, 21, and 29. Says, sorry, guys. You're good, Matt. You're good. Hey, you got to do you. I got to do you. If I don't get a number in the next 30 seconds, though, Rob, I will go to the wheel. And the wheel's going to pick for us. 14 for Matt. Thank you, sir. 14 coming off the board in the reps. You know what it was that led to the reps selling out? Steven brought up them being up for a while off air. I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it, but we manifested it in happening here. So all you got to do, you got to manifest your destiny, man. Shane Burrs, Michael Holt, Thomas Cooley, and Matt Cooley. The Cooley clan with the girlfriend, possible not girlfriend, looking on. Slinsy. All right, we got ourselves 12 clicks coming up. Having a lot of fun in the break room tonight.
Hell yeah.
Having a lot of fun. All right, 8, 9, 10. I'm in a really good mood today, as you can tell, Rob. Really good mood today.
Yeah, anytime you could drop a Manti Te'o reference in the break room, you're in for a good night.
That or the fact that Messi scored a goal and Argentina came back from down 2-0. Could be either one of those options.
Whatever makes you happy.
Manti Te'o references are not easy to drop. So it wasn't forced either. It was completely natural.
No.
Completely natural in this case. All right, Matt Cooley in the NFC North. You guys are honestly my favorites. Thank you, Matt. We're here till 9:30, 10. Keep it going, brother. Matt in the NFC North. Michael NFC South. Matt NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Thomas Cooley, AFC South, AFC East. And Shane Burrs in the AFC West. What do we got here? What do we have here? Pretty decent chance it's a headliner. We got 3 and 4 boxes, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is clean. This is clean. It's the throwback cowboy. How about them Cowboys? George Pickens.
Ooh.
Number 3, who was number 3 in the NFL in receiving yards this last season. That's the NFC East. And it's Matt Cooley. Hey, we're having fun, Matt. Don't worry. Good to get your people involved in the chat. No need to apologize. We're just having a good time here.
Damn right.
All right, let's do this. This is a unique helmet. I'm going to boot my guy Warren Moon again only because we had the exact same helmet last night. It was on the table most of the night. It was in the social media video. That makes me feel better about kicking my guy Warren off the table, Rob.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, he would be staying, but want to diversify that table, right?
That's just how you know we're having a good night in the break room when you got to make tough decisions about what stays and what goes.
And it's only 7:25. That's when you really know you're having a good night in the break room.
So, Matt, not your favorite team, but TJ's favorite team. How about them Cowboys?
You're good, Nick. So I'm not planning on going to KC. I honestly, at this point, I might have to double check the prices and my bank account. But as of right now, my original plan was to go to one World Cup game with the 3 Messi goals in KC last time. But I don't know. It's Saturday at 8. I am working Friday, but I could theoretically get to KC in time for 8 p.m. kickoff and not even have to miss a day of work, which I would probably have to work to pay for the tickets. So I'm not planning on going, Nick, but I am starting to rethink my decision.
Sounds like you're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. I'll do a little research maybe after the show tonight. So George Pickens. So let's get that vault double moving, says Dan. Jill agrees. I agree, guys. That vault double is down to 6 to go.
Yeah, vault double's down to 6 to go. Rep double's down to 7 to go. And again, LT and TD.
I'll tell you 2 things that could help me go to the game. One, right now, the Tigers and A's at 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. That could cash. And then also, we get more rev money if you guys buy more break spots. You want to send me to the World Cup? Buy some break spots. Buy some break spots.
Yep.
I think it's...
Hey.
We got to go. Don't go, Matt. Stay.
Oh, Matty, come back.
Is that Caleb Wilson?
It is Caleb
Wilson.
At
the Sox game. There we go.
Yeah.
So I think the drive... Let's see. I think it was like 8 hours, I believe. About an 8 hour, so a little bit like 7.5 hours, but with stops closer to 9.
Yeah.
I could swing it though. 8 p.m. kick.
That works.
I could definitely swing it. Just more about the ticket prices. I'll ask again later. Maybe you'll be committed then.
Okay.
Hey, he's supporting the city, Hayden. We support both teams. I do, at least. I'm in the minority apparently, but I do support both the Cubs and the Sox. As soon as I say that, now it's 5-1 in the baseball game. So they're trying to do me dirty.
You got to tune it out. They know.
Although the Tigers are the home team, so they wouldn't be batting at the bottom of the 9.
True.
So
Tigers,
under 9.5.
Tigers have been hot, man. Tigers have been red hot.
So hopefully that pen is looking good for Detroit.
Yeah, Hayden, the Caleb Wilson's supporting the first place team in Chicago.
That is true. Have a good one, Matt. Good to have you in the break room, brother. Always a pleasure having Mr. Cooley in the break room.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt, no diggity, Mr. Matt. All right, so let's get that vault double moving. Like we said, vault double is 6 to go, guys. We get that breakdown to 4 to go. It is as good as gone, everybody. So again, brand new series, every single headliner available. But here's the catch, Rob, and it's a good thing. Normally you hear the term, here's the catch. You're like, oh no, what's the problem? Well, there is 6 vault keys in here. 6 vault keys in here. And that includes bonus boxes with either store credit or golden tickets. So there could be golden tickets inside the locker.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys get those golden tickets, and that would be with the helmet, presumably.
Yeah.
So that'd be really, really cool.
I think so. Yeah, kind of surprised that one hasn't gotten some traction already. We were lucky enough to drop that bad boy halfway through the 3 o'clock show. And again, if that is the case and the golden tickets are the things that do end up coming out of the vault this time around, again, typically in the past, we've always ran anywhere between $50 to $350 in store credit for our 6 different vault spots. But to me, if I can get golden tickets to get me into the locker automatically, that's definitely what I'm going for. So this is cool. Usually you get golden tickets, you go straight to the locker. Now you can stop at the vault, go to the vault, straight to the locker. It's like we're building our own home here at Ultimate Autographs.
Let's go.
All these different rooms in the home.
I agree. And the best time to get in a series, especially a double box, is the beginning. There's more chances to double up, a lot more opportunities. For example, you look at the AFC North spot, Jerome Bettis, Ray Lewis. Look at the NFC West spot, Rob. George Kittle, Brock Purdy, Isaac Bruce. A little triple up in the quad potentially. So options galore, guys.
Indeed.
Options galore, to say the least. AFC West spot, you can double up with 4 golden tickets and the Aston Genty. Secondary headliners include Kyron Williams, Rod Smith. That can be double up with the AFC West as well. Kyron Williams can double up with Purdy, Kittle, Bruce. Then we do have Sauce Gardner. That's if that's a Colt, which I'm guessing it is. That could double up with the AFC South spot.
Yeah.
So, I assume driving vertically through Illinois doesn't speed time up any. I guess not, Nick. Got to be careful, right? What's up there, Charles? Hey, Common and Rob and Reggie. I gotta echo what Reggie said.
For
And
sure.
you know, I say the same thing Reggie put in the chat almost every single day. But obviously, if a fellow customer says it, it holds a lot more power than me saying it. Because obviously, like, you and I are salesmen, and, you know, we're very honest guys. But whenever you're selling something, of course, you're going to put it in its best limelight.
For sure.
So when a customer echoes what we say, then you know it's really true. So Reggie says golden tickets are incredibly valuable. Cannot fathom trading them in for store credit. Hold on to them and earn more to choose a dream helmet. Exactly right.
Yeah.
I agree. And just to clarify, you're not trading them. There's 6 vault keys in here. It's either golden tickets or store credit. So that's the options there, depending on what vault key you land on. But those golden tickets are very valuable. You go to the locker, which will drop that link in the chat, guys. For example, for 5 tickets, you can get a Joe Montana Chiefs Unique Speed Flex. Extremely rare seeing Joe Montana on a Chiefs Speed Flex. You can, for 8 tickets, get a Patrick Mahomes helmet worth north of $3,000. Gets you an idea how much those tickets are value-wise. Tom Brady, the 2022 Green Ripped Speed Flex, salute to service, 9 tickets. And for me right now, the best bargain buy, 5 tickets for the Chrome Rams and San Diego State College and Pro Ripped Speed Flex. We had customers asking, can you guys get more of those college and pro rip designs? Well, can't say we don't listen to you guys. We always do it.
I think we just had one recently. I think we had, a Joe Namath, I'm pretty sure. That was college.
It was Alabama and Jets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob, by the way, doing my pre-research for me. Cheapest ticket on StubHub, $14.50. Cheapest ticket on Ticketmaster, $16.50. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. So obviously going to the game is special in its own right. But the World Cup has been a good chance for me and my mom to bond. I've been going to her house more often, watching the games.
Nice.
She's a big Argentina fan.
That's sweet.
So maybe I'll stay home. That Thurman and Sanders over the weekend was wild. Yeah, by the way, the Barry Sanders for 5 tickets, that helmet was insane. That was claimed already. Also, the Hydro helmet of Jamar Chase. Those Hydro Dip helmets, Rob.
Yeah.
That's only 4 tickets there inside the locker. So options galore. Let's get those. Best place for golden tickets is probably the vault. Although 9 golden tickets in that multi-sport. And that double, by the way, in the vault now down to 5. The multi-sport is down to 6. Serious question in the chat, guys. Because sometimes having too much good selection, sometimes it's tough. That's why I prefer to not overcrowd the break pitch. I prefer not to, time the series out as best we can so they're not always dropping at the same time. But we also did clear out a bunch of series today. So you guys earned this, right?
For sure.
So my question in the chat, guys, is would you rather play the multi-sport or the vault? Because right now we got a couple folks in the vault, a couple folks in the multi-sport. No bad answers. Because it's 2 brand new series, and every single headliner is left in both. That multi-sport, again, the 2 most expensive signatures and memorabilia for football. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, 2 best football players probably to ever play the game. Again, 4 flexes in here too, Rob. Julio Jones, Gronk, Elway, Purdy. We have 2 of the best basketball players ever, Bird and Magic. We got SGA, the 2-time MVP. I love the Iginla jersey for hockey. Mike Tyson, the boxer. Paul Skeens, a Cy Young winner. Love Manny Ramirez on the stat jersey. That thing is sick. So multi, says Reggie. Nick got in that vault double once I saw Joe was in, so I know I'm in good hands. Have to hop off for a bit, win us something big, Joe. There you go, Nick. Nick, by the way, you get those golden tickets, Nick. 3 tickets for that Sauce Gardner Speed Flex. So Reggie's in the multi. I know Jill says the vault. Like I said, we're a little split right now. That vault, again, has all the headliners left, guys, as well. Only authentic photo headliners. And we got reps as non-headliners in here.
Well, based on some of the orders that have come in the last few minutes, we're down to 5 now in that vault double. So I would definitely take our momentum there, but I like the question that you asked because, again, the most underrated part, I think, of this community is the voice of the community. Again, you just start to put out there where you want to go, where you're playing, and you'll be surprised how often people end up joining you if we do have enough people going on in the room at the time. And obviously, we've been going anywhere between the high 20s to the low to mid 30s in terms of viewership all show long. So, again, no reason why we can't get in there, Common, to get that rocking and rolling. And, again, 18 headliners and 9 golden tickets in a brand new vault series. That is waiting to get into. I think you and I are a little bit more partial for speed flexes, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes, all for just a touch over $100. Personally, I don't think you can beat that. But, I mean, again, these are 2 elite options, 2 type A alpha personalities that we got for both of these series right now. So, can't go wrong with either.
And then I am updating the ticker, and we'll update the board before we leave tonight, too.
Yeah.
To reflect vault keys left. So it's 6 right there. We pull 1, it'll be 5 vault keys left. So just to clarify, all the vault keys are left. Those are in there in that series. So again, there's no bad options. Here's what I would like to do.
Okay.
I would like to get the vault double done first because it's 2 boxes and it's 5 to go. Then I'm going to get that multi-sport single done. I'm just looking at what's the closest right now, which break is closer, which one is more realistic. Because I know this very well, Rob. 4 is the mini magic number, and 3 is the real magic number. When it's down to 3 or less, the break is as good as gone because it's more than halfway there, and you guys start to believe. So actually, Bob, Thursday, to answer your question. Thursday, so we're already ahead of you. We've already had some non-football items in the locker, like that Red Sox-Yankees helmet, but to answer your question, Bob, Thursday. So there you go.
It's like he was in the meeting.
Were you in the meeting today, Bob?
It's like he was there.
The Crosby jersey is a $1,500 item on the company's website who has this contract. So everyone assumes multi-sport, non-football items cheaper. In Bob's words, the hockey guy, Sidney Crosby licensed jersey, we're talking about $1,500 retail value.
Sheesh.
It's like Bob's reading the future. When are you putting up multi-sport in the locker? Thursday.
I'm excited to see what items are going to go in there too.
Well, I don't want to reveal it now, but did you hear about the big item?
I did.
You were there.
I
So
did.
Rob knows. We're not going to reveal it now. You got to wait and find out. But very, very soon, Bob. Very, very soon. It's always themed. It coincides with the big night in the break room, a big series drop. So safe to say you should be there Thursday for the 6 p.m. show. Let me say that again. Be here for Thursday at 6. You should be here every single show, every single day, but especially Thursday at 6 p.m. this week.
Yes.
Things might get holy in the break room. That's all I'll say if you are a regular customer. But it's all about, you guys, the customers. And we've had some requests for more multi-sport stuff in the locker. Coming right up. You guys ask, and we always deliver for you guys. Bob's guess is a Jordan for about 12 tickets. Now, I will say this, Bob. I cannot confirm or deny. I will say this about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan does not actively sign signatures. Does not do it. So normally, Rob, for example, a Tom Brady Speed Flex that you see in the locker for 9 tickets, a Patrick Mahomes for 8 tickets.
Yeah.
Those are worth $3,000 to $4,000. Jordan items are usually about 2 to 3 times that in value. A lot of Michael Jordan items going for $8,000 online. Some going for $12,000, $13,000. So there is no chance that Jordan would be worth 12 tickets. That'd be worth a lot more than 12 tickets. And the cheapest Michael Jordan stuff will be around $8,000. We're talking about the cheapest.
That's what I'm seeing right now.
Some of the stuff could be over $10,000. So if a Brady is something that's worth $3,000 to $4,000 for 12 or 9 tickets, Jordan would be a lot more than 12 tickets. I'll say that. So yeah, and I know Rob's pulling a price around $9,000, $10,000. That's what signed autograph Jordan stuff goes for, and that's because Jordan does not sign. Brady does sign more often, so obviously very expensive stuff. Even a Tom Brady authentic is worth close to $3K. But Michael Jordan is quite possibly, of guys that we have gotten in the break room, the most expensive thing we can get you guys, retail value wise.
Yeah, I know.
Which makes sense. It's Michael Jordan.
Well, I mean, again, I've been here for probably over 9 months now. I'm just trying to think of. I think I've seen Jordan maybe once.
So I think we've only had MJ in the room like 3 times ever. Yeah. And I think 2 of them have been since you started.
We had him on that. It was like a big, I forgot what it was, but it was like a huge
frame photo.
It was a huge frame
and
photo.
we had a jersey too.
And
we had a jersey as well.
Of the frame. And then I've seen, I think it was for a prize for a weekend warrior. There was a LeBron James ball. It was like a 2000. I think Chimney and I were on, and we looked up on this, the cert where it was. It was from 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was LeBron's first MVP.
LeBron also, by the way, his retail value signature also goes for more than Brady and Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So he also doesn't sign often. So I'm going for that sauce, says Nick. Only 3 tickets. Nick, does that mean you're on the sauce? He's on the sauce, apparently. Sauce Gardner. All about that sauce.
The UA sauce.
All about that sauce in the break room.
Give me the hot sauce.
So 5 to go. RIP to Stacey King.
Yeah, man.
That was one of those things that, like, you almost can't believe it. That was sad.
It's one of those unfortunate things where you kind of like, at least for us Chicagoans, where you were when it happened moments. I'll tell you where I was. In this very seat.
Here?
It happened right before we got on air on a Sunday.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then Tim looked over at me like I had just lost somebody. I'm like, yeah, it kind of feels like it. I was I was
part of our lives.
Like right when we got on air, like my mouth, I looked like I'd seen a ghost. I
think that's what we can say about these players, though, Rob. Obviously, announcers as well.
Yeah.
But you and I are big sports fans. Growing up, getting to watch, a guy like Manny Ramirez, Tom Brady, watching old footage of Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. These days in SGA, a Patrick Mahomes, a Paul Skeens. Even though we don't get to interact with these people on a regular basis, these guys are part of our lives. I mean, I watch SportsCenter almost every night, and I'm one of those guys that still like SportsCenter. I know it's different. I know it's not, peak era, but I love SVP. I love seeing what's going on in the sports world, Rob. There's not a single day that I don't put on SportsCenter in my house. So these guys are part of my daily life. These active players, these legends, they're absolutely incredible players. Some of the best ever across all sports in that multi-sport mixer. And then for football, obviously football is king in this break room. These are only authentic helmets. And we got a nice little mix of new school and old school. Like we got George Kittle, for example, who, by the way, maybe it's because I've worked in local TV. I've met Mahomes. I've seen some of these athletes in person, and maybe I'm just not a fangirl as much. Like I love to see them play. I would actually rather see a game of Messi and Mahomes or get their autograph as opposed to meeting them in person, because you get to see them do their best thing and you get to keep the helmet and the autograph forever. But these are guys that it's a good mix of the current guys and the old school guys, like George Kittle, Brock Purdy, Ashton Genty, current NFL stars. Jerome Bettis, Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Tom Brady, guys I grew up watching. And then Ray Lewis as well. And then, of course, we have some all-time legends like Roger Staubach, guys I've only heard stories about, watched old clips. So we got 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. We got it all here in the break room.
Yeah.
Everything we offer is autographed. Everything we offer is certified, authenticated. Over 14 years of experience in the industry. Over 91,000 pieces of memorabilia sold in this break room. Again, we actually do the certing for you guys. Some cert companies will charge up to $160 to verify your items.
Wow.
A lot of companies will charge you a shipping fee. Shipping is free here. Everything's already authenticated. Everything is certified. You don't have to worry about, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. You don't have to worry about getting scammed. A lot of fake autographs in the room. Speaking of Michael Jordan, we had a customer. I'm not going to name his name because that's not what I do, but I heard through the grapevine. A former UA customer actually got scammed on a Michael Jordan item. He paid over $10,000. I got a fake Michael Jordan autograph. Said he's retiring from the hobby. That would suck. 10K down the drain. Fake Michael Jordan auto. I can see why he would do that. That is why, again, sometimes on eBay, you can get things cheaper.
Yeah.
But if the price is too good to be true, there might be something shady going on. You come to Ultimate Autographs, everything we have in the room, autographed, certified. You know it's real. There's no issues with cert questions. And a lot of the current helmets, for example, this Tom Brady, we don't usually get the physical paper anymore because a lot of the companies are no longer using it, Rob. So, for example, Tom Brady is a Fanatics QR code. You scan your phone, get the QR code, and it tells you where it was signed, where it was witnessed, and you know it's 100% legit. So, again, that's the game you play. If you're just an eBay guy, and I'm not saying most helmets on eBay are legit. I'm not saying that's always the case, Rob, but it's always running that risk. You run that risk at your own peril.
Yep.
In this break room, of course, you run the risk of winning or losing, right? There's nothing, you got to pay money to get in, but at least you know what you're getting is 100% legit.
I think that's one of the most underrated things, especially about UA. I mean, like the definition of legit, if you look it up in the dictionary, there's probably a picture of Ultimate Autographs logo right next to it.
I like it.
But we've been here for over 14 years. By the end of the year, we'll surpass 100,000 pieces in memorabilia.
Yep.
Out there. And again, if you don't want to just, buy the lip service from what me and Common are telling you, just go on, trustworthy Google, actual people that buy in our break room or even on our webpage. So many people you've probably recognized, or even yourself. We have comments that are on there reviewing everything that they've got here. But again, what are we, like 4.9 out of like almost
4.9 out of 5? Yeah, which I think that'd be about perfect
for hundreds of reviews.
Because no place is perfect.
No,
so you're not going to get a 5-star rating for everyone.
I saw this meme a few days ago where it was like, which Uber driver would you rather trust? The guy that has a 5-star review through 5 reviews, or somebody that has a 4.8-star review out of 1,000 reviews?
The 4.8.
The 4.8.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's literally essentially what we got, or in our case, 4.9.
Speaking of which, by the way, Bob said unless Jordan has a UDA hologram with matching card, it is very likely bogus. So there you go. All right, so these are customers we know. Shelly Moore says, I've never done this kind of sports memorabilia spot buying. As I reviewed and read the reviews, I gave it a chance and won a Justin Jefferson Speedflex. The host, the community, the genuine affection for these beautiful lids had me at Justin Jefferson. I have a beautiful collection of lids for my PC, and the value in the market with COA included lids is perfect. Highly recommend day in and day out. I would not buy in any other break room, full stop.
There you go.
Doug Fonner, who's in the chat all the time. Great people working at UA, great customer service, awesome community, and the memorabilia is legit and all certified. You can't go wrong playing at UA because when you win, everything is the real deal. Kind of like what I just said. It's almost like I'm not lying, right, Rob? If you ever have any issues, the customer service is fast, makes it right every time. You even get prizes back for just playing. Everyone should try at least once. And I promise you, you'll be hooked forever. Sometimes I watch just to chat with everyone. There you go. Thomas Worley says, live breaks are crazy fun. Just make sure you should get a budget, of course, and you'll be hooked. You always got to set a budget. But wouldn't go anywhere else now. See you there, says Thomas Worley. So we can keep on looking through these. Yvonne Rodriguez, nobody beats Ultimate Autographs. Jamie Ray, best break room by far in the comments. Lori Morris says, I love Ultimate Autographs. Jason Meador, who's played a lot of this break room. Ultimate Autographs has been amazing. Fun to watch the show, to interact with viewers, customers, even if you're not in the break. It is fun to watch. So there you go.
For sure.
A lot of great stuff, a lot of good feedback from our customers. Alfredo Lachotto, who literally is in the chat tonight. Amazing custom Dwight Freeney. Ultimate Autographs is the best quality items. So there you go. So get in those breaks, guys. Let's break some boxes here. I'll drop our live break page link. Here's that link. And I will drop in the multi-sport single 6 to go. Here's that multi-sport single link. Multi-sport single 6 spots to go. I dropped it twice. It's so good. And then we have the vault double, only 5 to go. And that multi-sport on that vault, Rob, it's a feeling of like, once we knock out one, we're off and running.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Vault double, 5 spots to go.
Yeah, I mean, if again, I kind of said this to you when I brought the series into the room and we dropped it right away. I was like, Brady and Mahomes, nearly $100 that you can get for one of them.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else. Anything that's signed, there's no friend or family member that's nice enough to have a Brady or Mahomes for about $100.
Yeah, I mean, again, that Mahomes is worth around $2,000. That Brady's worth around $2,800, give or take, in retail value price. You get that for as little as $109. Imagine being a Boston area sports fan. Is there any Boston area sports fans in the chat? We got Tom Brady, we got Larry Bird, and we got Manny Ramirez.
It's a great call.
Come on, Boston fans. Where are we at, Boston? We even have Gronk. I know it's a buck lid, but Gronk with the Patriots. Imagine being a Pittsburgh fan. Sidney, Crosby, and Paul Skeens. Pittsburgh Nation, where are we at? Such a cool series, man. So many massive names, so many cool autographs. Even that Bronco lid. I love that throwback of John Elway on a Speed Flex. Oh my goodness. I always say, Rob, in this memorabilia industry, you want to get the best player in each franchise's history. Or among the best, right? Brady, the best Patriot. Manny Ramirez, one of the greatest Red Sox. Magic Johnson. It's hard to pick the best Laker, but he's definitely up there, Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Larry Bird, best Celtic for me of all time. Mahomes, obviously the best Chief ever. Julio Jones, maybe the best Falcon ever. So SGA. Ooh, is he the best Thunder player ever?
He is.
He won a chip, KD, and Westbrook did not.
Most MVPs, and
Yeah.
he's got a ring. They do not. He's got to be.
You are a big SGA fan.
I am a big SGA
I think he's
fan,
accomplished
yes.
the most with OKC.
For sure.
If you ask me, will his career go down better than KD? It'll be close. I'll say that. It'll be very, very close.
Yeah, I don't know if
But KD didn't do all his damage in OKC.
Yeah.
SGA did.
That's the
I'm
problem.
with you. I agree.
It's a problem. KD's a legend without a home.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
it's like LeBron, I think, is better than Kobe, but he's not a better Laker than Kobe.
No.
Because Kobe did more with the Lakers than LeBron did.
I think the only guy that can really argue who's the better Laker than Kobe is the guy that we got in this series, Magic Johnson.
I actually think it's Magic, personally.
I
put Magic ahead of Kobe.
I think most Lakers fans honestly would.
Like, the born in 2000, 1995, people that watched both will probably say Magic. But again, when you're the Laker organization, there's a debate for Magic. There's a debate for Kareem. There's a debate for Kobe, Jerry West. There's so many icons when it comes to LA land.
Let's see where Luka ends up falling. And we've had Luka in the break room before.
Luka Dončić, another good one.
Had him on a sneaker a few weeks ago.
That was awesome.
That was really cool.
We were actually sleeping on that series.
Yeah.
Is that my boy, Sam Antonacci?
Yeah. There
we go.
Yeah, little
Sammy.
somebody that's going to be added to me in Dom's wardrobe soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, guys, let's get in that multi-sport. Let's get the two best guys in the game, Mahomes and Brady. And then, of course, the vault. And you guys got to see these vault bonus prizes in here. Because this graphic is a little bit deceiving, Rob. It does not do the series justice. Because there's going to be 6 vault keys left. And in those vault keys, you can win an item and additional golden tickets. So I know we're looking at those 3 golden ticket boxes, the 3, 4, and 5. But I promise you there's more golden tickets out there. And again, the locker is you get to pick what you want. If you don't believe me, let's see what the customers are saying. Earlier tonight in the chat, where's Reggie? When did he comment that? Because I think Reggie put it really, really well earlier tonight.
The golden tickets.
Yeah, the golden ticket comment.
Yeah, I got it. It's not too
You
far.
want to go ahead and read it?
Golden tickets are incredibly valuable. Cannot fathom trading them for in-store credit. Hold on to them and earn more to choose a dream helmet. It's exactly what they're made for, right?
Can we get him in the marketing department?
Yes.
the man is just eloquent, putting it well there, Reg.
Yeah.
So those golden tickets are the cream of the crop, the best of the best. Get them golden tickets, ladies and gents.
Voluntary UA employee. He's
right?
A part-timer.
Part-timer. We do have part-time employees. Actually, a lot of them here at UA. So
yeah.
Why not?
This one just not on salary.
Just not. Exactly.
Not on payroll.
So, guys, let us know where you want to play. I would probably say the Vault or the Multisport are the best bet. But like the locker, you choose. You let us know what you want, and we will gladly be in here breaking those boxes for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Hey, guess what, Rob?
Hey, come.
The Sox will win tonight. I guarantee that. I'm 100% sure the Sox will win tonight.
That's a bet you should have made.
Red Sox or White Sox?
Yeah.
One of them's winning tonight, no doubt. So far, the wrong kind of sock is winning, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Reggie said, hey.
Hey, what's up, Reg?
Hey.
Reggie, are you a Bronco fan? Remind me, brother. Remind me, I think he's a Broncos fan, which does make sense why he voted for the Multisport, because there's John Elway, the greatest Bronco of all time. Says,
sweet.
Oh, yeah, Bronco fan.
Yeah, it's another, I think, underrated aspect. I mean, you and I like the items that we don't see a whole lot of the non-football stuff in the multi-sport, but you talked about this earlier. Again, I'm going to keep harping on the price point, dude. $109 for that single, and the amount of speed flexes that are in that for just $109. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, and not just any speed flexes. I mean, you could argue greats in their own franchise's history. I mean, Julio Jones, one of the greatest Falcons ever. Elway, the greatest Bronco ever. Gronkowski, there for a short amount of time, but brought one of the 2 Super Bowl rings to Tampa Bay. And then Brock Purdy on that rivalry speed flex. Again, Mr. Irrelevant. He's going to go down. Possibly is the 3rd greatest 49ers quarterback of all time.
I still have some nightmares about Brock Purdy because I watched the Sunday Night Football game against my hometown Chicago Bears, and I said this watching the game, and this is, the ultimate compliment to Brock Purdy. So what I said watching the game, take it whatever it's worth if you think what I say has any kind of weight. I said he looks like Patrick Mahomes out there. He was running around, making crazy off-angle throws. Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes, who are both in this series, by the way, Rob, the perfect example of guys that are like decent athletes. They can run, but they don't have the fastest 40 time necessarily. But they're very elusive in small spaces, and they run to pass. Not so much the run to run. They run to set up the pass. And what Brock Purdy did against the Bears on Sunday Night Football reminded me of Patrick Mahomes, which both of those guys are in the series. Yeah. And if you are a Purdy fan, we got the speed flex and the multi-sport. If you're a 49er fan, that vault break got Brock Purdy and maybe his best target, George Kittle. A little double-up action in the NFC West. We got the double-up of Bettis and Ray Lewis in the AFC North. And actually, we have in the AFC West, the 4 golden tickets and Ashton Genty. So options left and right, guys. Let us know where you want to play. Just want to clarify, there will not be a 15% discount tonight. We're working on, we've offered it too much. We're almost getting in trouble as a break team staff. So if anybody's sitting, waiting around thinking, well, they're going to give me 15% off tonight, can't do it every night, especially the night shows. So it will not be any sort of discount. Plus, I'll be honest with you, sometimes, usually when I try to offer the discounts, Rob, I usually try to do it when it's 8 spots to go. Because we have the classic comment of, well, how about the people that are already in the break? So I do purposely try to time them out when a great series has 8 spots to go with intention. Because I feel bad for those that are in the break, and then technically I feel bad for the company giving away money to people that got in before the promo. But that's what we do because we're nice to you guys.
Yeah.
But there's going to be no 15% off promo tonight. So you got to get in here, earn these breaks, and get some awesome autographed memorabilia. And plus, when the series are too good, there's no reason to do it, especially when it's fresh. Like, I know you guys like when it's new series with everything is available. Well, it's a new multi-sport, every single headliner available, every single box available. Then it's a brand new vault, every single headliner, every single box available. So you know exactly what you're playing for.
Yeah.
There's no mysteries of what's left. Everything is left. I mean, literally, Rob, there's 15 headliners and 30 boxes in the vault, and there's 18 headliners and 30 boxes in the multisport. And then we have the additional golden tickets that are not listed as headliners in the multi-sport, 9 total. And then in the vault, there's 6 boxes that have vault keys inside. That's going to be bonus store credit.
Yeah.
Or golden tickets that are bonus. It says it right here. Unlock the vault. This 30 box of full-size helmet series contains 6 boxes with the vault key inside. Find a key and unlock various amounts of golden tickets or store credit. So, yeah, that's some good stuff in there. And I promise you guys, 3 is the magic number. If you're watching the show thinking, well, it's 5 to go, it's not going to break, I'm not going to buy in, we knock out 2 spots in here, Rob, and put it down to 3 to go, it's going to be gone. Yeah. In fact, while I cannot offer up store credit tonight, because we won't offer it up too much, I will make an offer to the customers right now. Because I know you and I will be on to at least 9:30, Rob. That's 90 minutes extra of being on tonight. 90 minutes minimum. Could be more. If you buy in the vault double or the multi-sport single, which are 5 and 6 to go respectfully, if you guys buy a break spot in those breaks and your break does not happen by 9:30, we'll issue you guys a full refund back. So I don't want people not getting in because I'm not buying in because the break's not going to sell.
Yeah.
If you can't buy in because you don't have money, that's fine. I get it. Sometimes money's tight. Sometimes you don't have the funds to play and you're just watching because you love the show. But if the excuse is I'm not getting in because it's 5 or 6 to go, it's not going to sell, well, I just got that excuse off the table for you guys. So anyone that buys in the multi-sport single, 6 to go, or the vault double, 5 to go, if the break does not happen in tonight's 6 p.m. show, we'll issue you guys a full refund back to your credit card.
Literally a buyback guarantee. Again, another rarity in the break room. Something that honestly should be a layup for you guys to take advantage of here. Absolutely no reason. If you guys are really here to go after some of these memorabilia items that are already obviously discounted at an extremely low rate, that just makes things even sweeter. Sounds like Eric Miller is looking to take advantage of that. Eric, by the way, a first time. Thank you, Eric. He got a spot in that multi-sport single, 5 to go. So, Eric, got a question for you. New guy in the break room. Let us know what team you like, and let us know how you heard about the break room. Obviously, when I say team, normally I think about football, but we do have multi-sport. Got a basketball, baseball team, hockey team. Maybe, just maybe, you're an Argentina soccer fan like me. Wearing my Argentina blue today. Drop us your soccer squad. Let's kick it. Yeah. Obviously, we do that for 2 reasons, Rob. We love to get to know our new customers, but also, we love to direct you about names in the break room. Yeah. Because if Eric tells us his favorite team, we can tell him about photoed headliners left. We can also tell him about names we see of certain series. For sure. Because you'll see in the break room, for example, your traditional break room series, Rob, is going to have 30 boxes, and it'll be anywhere from 15 to 18 headliners. Usually it's 12 photoed, maybe a couple secondary. But roughly it's a 1 in 3 or a 1 in 2 chance at a photoed headliner. So with the secondary, usually it's about 50-50. But that means roughly half of the boxes are not on the graphic. Yeah. So that could be like other massive names. Now, the truth is, in the helmet breaks, and the multi-sport for that matter, we could probably have 30 headliners. That's how good the names are. Oh, yeah. The jersey break, which is a little bit cheaper, you might get an occasional name you're not as thrilled about. But if you win in the full-size rep and authentic breaks, you're going to get a massive, massive name no matter what. This is a very, very cool series. You're going to get a big name. Again, like names that we see in this and more section. Guys like Ricky Williams, Chad Johnson, may not be photoed headliners. We had Boomer Esiason, Warren Moon, Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Could be in the and more section. Yeah. A guy like Luther Burden, who I love personally as a Bears fan, could be in that section. So you're going to get some massive names no matter what if you win. But we do like to get to know who you guys like. I'm also skeptical, and I also selfishly want to look out for you, me, and the whole break team, Rob. Because whenever we get new people, and by the way, it's their right to say this because they're 100% right.
Marketing team will say, you guys got more new people. Where the sales at? But a lot of times we get new people that don't watch the show. How do we know if you guys watch or not? We won't know unless you tell us. So please, if you are watching, let us know your favorite teams. We love to get to know the new people.
Of course.
And
the cool thing is that the community is obviously made of newbies, and it's made of longtime veterans like this guy. Bob Boulay got 2 spots in that multi-sport single, so thank you, Bobby. That should be down to 3 to go as of right now. So, yeah, I mean, it's a huge thing, right? Because Eric, on top of everybody else out there, because we've had a couple of newbies buy into tonight, David Moser being one of them, Dirk Ostrander as well. Chiming into the broadcast is also very, very huge, because once you get familiar with other people in the community as well, common. This is a huge trading community on top of that, too. So, once you get familiar, you win some stuff in the break room. Maybe you end up winning an item in a break that you play in that somebody else was really targeting and going after. Maybe it wasn't your number one thing on your list. Again, we do trades all the time outside of the show. You guys can exchange email information, stuff like that. Again, you could talk to all the regulars, especially somebody like Bob in the chat, who is also known famously as Jersey Slime. He can definitely attest. We even had something in the 3 o'clock show. We had emails being exchanged earlier at the top of this show. So that's just one of the many perks of joining the community.
And that is why you want to tell people your favorite team. When we ask you, it also helps you get trades.
Exactly.
Also, speaking of Bob, Bob, when it comes to sports, I know everything, Rob. When it comes to outside of sports, I'll say this in the kindest way possible towards myself. I know a little bit about everything else, but not a lot about anything else. Music is definitely not, I'm more of a movie and show guy, so music is not on the top of my no list. But Bob says, forgot to mention this earlier. Happy birthday to Richard Starkey, who's 86 today. I looked up who is Richard Starkey. That's actually Ringo Starr, who I do know, are the Beatles.
The Beatles.
So thank you, Bob. 86 today, still looks good. Have a fab B-Day. Exactly right, Bob. Happy birthday to my fellow July B-Day, Ringo Starr.
Happy belated birthday. Not too often do I have people that I know that have a lot of Monday birthdays, but I was lucky enough to have my off day yesterday to celebrate with him. Shout out to my dad, man. My dad turning the ripe old age of 76 years old. Ooh. And as Bob Boulay would like to say, he has underwear probably as old as 76 years old, as he likes to say.
My dad recently turned 70.
Yeah.
And he now is eligible for a lot of the senior citizen discounts. Do you give your, I know he's had them probably for a while, but I imagine you got to give your dad a hard time about those.
Dude, that's why he loves Denny's, because they have 55 and older for their senior discounts.
Oh, it's perfect.
He's there about once a week. They know him by first and last name. So
there you go. Multi-sports moving.
Yeah.
We are 1 to go, guys. One spot to go, $109, folks. You can win a Brady helmet worth just under $3K. A Mahomes jersey worth around $2K. We have, another new name, rare name in the break room, Paul Skeens. One of baseball's best pitchers.
Paulie.
SGA, a pretty rare name in the break room. Manny Ramirez, pretty rare name in the break room. As Bob Boulay said in the chat, that Sidney Crosby license jersey retails about $1,500. Hockey Fanatics, pretty rare name in the break room, Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. And,
not to be mistaken with Mason Crosby. It's actually Sidney Crosby.
Yes.
Just to clarify, Rob. Not Mason Crosby, the Packers kicker.
Sorry to disappoint any kicker aficionados out
there. They were looking at that. Oh, is that a Crosby or a Crosby? Which Crosby is it?
That was definitely dinging the crossbar.
There's also a Max Crosby and a Bing Crosby, but we got the Sidney Crosby in here. Are we sold out, Rob?
I'm just getting ourselves ready. We could be. I don't think we are.
Yeah, set us up.
I'm getting ourselves ready here, trying to manifest it, but kind of just looking at how some of this times out in terms of the different team names. This is probably my favorite part about any type of multi-sport. The different teams you will never see grouped together in any other setting. Just like speaking of Sidney Crosby, right? That actually doubles up with that dual-signed Supersonics ball with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. The team that actually took 2 games off the greatest team of all time in the 95-96 Chicago Bulls.
The Sonics, yeah.
Yeah, who, by the way, may or may not be coming back to the NBA.
They should.
They're talking about expansion in 2029, and they got a very, very good bid to be one of the 2 teams that are added back into the league. So a lot of really cool stuff. For me, how about this? I'm going to really hit this right in Bob Boulay's sweet spot. A potential triple up. That 5th division down. 49ers, Brock Purdy rivalry speed flex. Calgary Flames, best player in franchise history on a licensed slutter. Jerome McGinley, not Ignilla, as it was formerly known as earlier. Yeah. But my guy, This is the one I want to see. I'll never say this about probably any other secondary headliner.
Josh Hart.
I got to see Josh Hart. You want to talk about a guy who was nothing but hard hustle and muscle? 6'4", best rebounding guard in basketball, and now a newly named NBA champion.
Incredible. More good double ups in here, Rob. The Bucks spot pairs with the Lakers spot. Tom Brady, Magic Johnson double up. You kidding me? That is pretty darn good. We got the Atlanta Falcons, Boston Celtics. That's Julio Jones and Larry Bird. I also see a Cubs and an A's spot. So that's going to be Fergie Jenkins will be in there.
Yeah, Fergie.
So Fergie's in the house. Fergalicious.
Oh, damn it.
So you're welcome.
Yeah,
we have a Pittsburgh Pirates, OKC Thunder double up. Sidney Crosby and SGA double up in that break. Chiefs in boxing. Patrick Mahomes and Mike Tyson. By the way, it's not a photo headliner, but there is a Yankee item. Yankee items are always big.
Yeah.
So you can get in there. So options galore, guys, in that double box break, especially at the beginning of the series. There's more chances to win multiple things. There is a NASCAR spot in here, by the way, for NASCAR fans. Not a headliner. There's a NASCAR item out there. There's a UFC spot for UFC fans. So we got a little bit of everything. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, NASCAR, UFC. I don't see soccer. I do see Hoosiers, though.
Yeah.
That's probably the cast of Hoosiers. We do get some entertainment and some movies in here as well.
This is true.
So some unique stuff. And this multi-sport specifically, now we get it more in the room than we used to. But it's something that's on the page like once a week, every other week. It's not every single day. So the football stuff you can get every single day. The multi-sport stuff, a little bit less rare, a little bit less available. So options galore there, guys. One spot to go. That single box is coming up. So that refund I offered, well, don't have to worry about it, Rob. I will say that refund in the vault, though, we got a spot in the vault doesn't break tonight. We'll give you a refund before we go, if you still want it. Sometimes what ends up happening is they get a spot and they're like, it's 4 to go, 3 to go. I'll wait till tomorrow. They don't even want the refund.
Yeah.
But it's there if you want it, guys. It is there if you want it for that vault break.
Yeah, and again, if you're somebody that's just popping in to browse the room as of right now, again, there might be something to be like, what, they just dropped this, it might be here, it'll be here tomorrow morning. It'll be, here in the late night show, the 10:30 show. It'll be here, whenever you decide to tune back in. You can never assume that because in the blink of an eye, all it takes is literally one or two of you tuning in now. Or something, Stash or Cash. I mean, that was gone in 2.5 shows. Me and Robbie closed that really at the beginning of the 3, so it's definitely about 2.5 shows today. And these, either the vault or the multi-sport, can easily be one of those. Anytime that you have a series with, again, that guy on the screen and Patrick Mahomes, a Tom Brady, again, they usually spread like wildfire when it comes to getting out of the room.
This is probably, for the sake of us as the break team, probably bad. I probably shouldn't say this for our benefit, but I'll say it for the customer's benefit. I don't know how much you guys believe in Juju and Mojo and past trends.
Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster, Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs. Drew that controversial flag that won in the game against the Eagles when Mahomes let him back. There's a disturbing yet incredible trend I'm seeing in the break room. I don't know what it is with this man, but it seems like Patrick Mahomes goes in the breaks either the first box or the first couple boxes almost every single series we run.
I can attest to that, yeah.
So based on recent trends, this Mahomes jersey is going to go right off the bat.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And again, for you collectors, Mahomes is not a rare name in the break room.
No.
But the true collectors, you want to get a little bit of everything. The authentics and the speed flexes of Mahomes in the room a decent amount. The jersey is almost never available. And as a true collector of a big level player, like a Mahomes, like a Brady, you got to get the authentic, the speed flex, the mini, and the jersey. Get all 4 options.
Hell yeah.
And the odds to get a Mahomes jersey, not all that common. So
no NCHEF.
No NCHEF. No pun intended. So get that jersey. This could be one of the few chances. Again, I see a Mahomes licensed jersey in the break room about once every other month. It's something we see like 6-7 times a year. You see a Mahomes Authentic, a Mahomes Speed Flex every single week in the break room. So definitely take advantage. Here we go. Nice catch there for the Sox. Is that Dončić?
Who else?
There you go.
Who else?
So let's get that Mahomes jersey tonight, guys.
Yeah.
As a Chief fan, you mentioned there's a 10:30 show, Rob. I am in tomorrow at noon, but I don't know if this will be around by noon.
You don't want to see it.
I want to see it tonight. I don't want to have to see it. If I don't see it tonight, I don't get to see it. My guy, Patrick Mahomes. So we are one spot to go. Who's going to get that done, guys, in that single? And again, there is golden tickets in this series. I know they're not on the graphic, Rob, but there is 9 golden tickets inside the series.
Yeah, again, I mean, there's so much versatility, kind of like what the multi-sport is, nothing but versatility. It's exactly what you need to provide for any single thing you're looking for, especially, I think one of the most underrated aspects of the golden tickets is, before we, had that start a little bit over a month ago now, the only thing that we had to play for in terms of long-term accumulation, and again, it's still up, it's still very viable, is the rewards. Your rewards, every single break that you buy into, you get 25 rewards points for every dollar that you spend.
That's a lot.
And we have so many different levels of tiers for what we have for the rewards, but now the golden tickets is the ultimate thing to chase for. If you're one of the many people who just started this week, bought into something tonight, those golden tickets, go ahead and do yourself a favor and get into that locker, guys. That is the perfect thing to go in there and really start your UA journey to play for.
I agree. And we are sold out. Thank you, guys.
Reggie
in the house. Multi-sport single. Go ahead and drop me a box number. And a lot of times in these new series, I know Dom and I always say this, and sometimes you got to see a couple boxes. They see the graphic. They're like, that's cool. But sometimes you got to see some of the non-headliners. Got to see a couple, boxes come through, and then the series explodes.
Yeah.
So let's do that tonight.
That's all it takes. That is all it
Keen
takes.
Hermson, by the way, actively looking for that Mahomes jersey. He's got a custom Mahomes, wants a licensed one too. Keen calling box 17 to start the party here in this awesome break. Thank you, Keen. 17 coming right up in the multi-sport. I know we have 17 available because every box is available. It's a brand new set, guys. Full of headliners, full of heat. Come and get it. Yeah, let's get on a run on this multi-sport. I know that double is open. The quad has got one spot taken, but I want to get on a run and keep this train moseying on along tonight. All right. So, Tom Kaz, the sniper's back, of course. Keen Hermson, Eric Miller, Robert Boulay, Joe Lobovitz, Justin Kesting, and Reggie Hammond in here. Good luck, folks, in the multi-sport. Box 17 coming up. And again, as soon as that break got down to like 4 to go, Rob, it was gone almost immediately.
Yeah.
So you start the next break, get a couple spots, get it to 6 to go, 5 to go. We're as good as gone. And then just an FYI, it's not an auto when you get a second. No rush. But the next box, it's not an auto replenish.
Oh, okay.
So I know you're assuming it is because it's the best first one, but it's not an auto.
Yeah, okay, that's funny.
I don't know who's looking at that.
I got you.
You're good, brother. I just want to... I was looking at it, so I was like, it says 0 out of 8, so want to make sure we're Gucci.
Yep, the next one is up.
12 times coming up for the multi-sport, guys. Good luck. Box 17 on the way. All right, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, Justin Kesting has the Patriots spot. Could start with the Tom Brady right off the bat.
That ain't bad.
Red Wings and UFC. Joe Lobovitz could get that Mahomes jersey I mentioned comes out early all the time. Got the boxing and New York Yankees spot as well. The sniper, Tom Kaz, Penguins, Supersonics, Mets, and Warriors. I'm guessing it's Chris Mullen. I'm trying to think what the Warrior could be because normally it's Curry, but it's not photoed. I've seen Mullen, I've seen Weber and Mitch Richmond, and I've seen
Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway's
one.
I've seen Porzingis as well, who's
Really?
back, by the way.
Really?
We had Kristaps actually on Celtic stuff. when we had a little run of him a while ago.
Interesting.
But I am a Warriors fan, so I'm a little curious to see what that item is. Robert Boulay, Bob's got the Broncos, Red Sox, Bulls, and NASCAR. Also curious to see what the Bulls item is as a Bulls fan. I doubt it's Caleb Wilson, but that'd be fun. 49ers, Flames, Knicks, and Blues.
I go nuts.
Keen Hermson, Eric Miller, Buccaneers, Lakers, Phillies, and Boston Bruins. Robert Boulay, Falcons, Celtics, Cubs, and A's. And Reggie Hammond, Pirates, Thunder, Avalanche, and Hoosiers. Again, that Paul Skeens is very cool, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love a power pitcher, not a name we get in the room often.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens.
You talk about a baseball that'll be worth a ton of value as his career goes along. That's the guy.
And you know how you amass a lot of value, Rob?
How do you do it?
Through accomplishments. If you win multiple MVPs, you got a lot of value. How about the reigning two-time
Let's go.
NBA MVP, a Finals MVP, known by 3 letters, SGA, Thunderspot. The biggest SGA fan I know, Rob Hill. How about it? Licensed OKC with the Loves jersey. SGA fire, says Cameron Lee. That is the Thunderspot, the closer magic. This break was at 1 spot to go for 5 to 10 minutes. Everyone that hesitated, you missed a chance on the SGA licensed jersey. That is awesome.
I think this is worthy of this.
Yes, it is. I agree. SGA jersey. Very, very nice there. Reggie.
Lovely.
Hammond in the house.
Get that, of course, license, like you said. Get the Nike.
Oof.
Very, very clean.
Very nice. Thanks, guys, says Reg. You're welcome, Reggie.
Love that.
Out of curiosity, guys, with the multi-sport in the room, we know most of our customers and their, football squads. What are your basketball squads?
Yeah.
What are your baseball squads?
I wonder what
And a guy like OKC. OKC has what? They have no, football, no baseball. So
yeah, big
OKC
college.
Fans, let us know. That's a clean jersey. Let's put it more over to the side there.
Shea Gilly.
That is nice. That is a nice jersey. I'll go to the other scene. Looks very, very clean. Mr. SGA here in the break room.
Look at that.
We can put something off to the side, too, so we have enough room, Rob.
Yeah.
Let's do... God, it's a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of good stuff. Well, let's do Devontae just because he gets covered up a little bit over there. But we can put Georgie in his place here.
Sounds good.
And that was the first helmet tonight. But, man...
Sounds good.
You're welcome, Reg.
Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
You are very, very welcome, my man. Now, you guys, our customers, do not disappoint. 3 more outs, Rob. Another under hits. 6-2. That was the live under. I'm guessing the started under was probably 7.5.
Would you take 8.5?
9.5.
Oh, at least you got.
So I have a little room for to breathe.
I was gonna say, at least you got.
Well, because I took it 2-0 in the top of the first. Because there was a 2-run homer or 2 runs at the beginning. So or maybe it was bottom of the first that it was, but it was still the first inning when it was 9.5, when it was 2-0.
Unfortunately, the Tigers got to be the team that's up. But hey, there you go. You got on a hot streak. Everybody gets on a hot streak here.
Let's run this back. Someone got in that double, guys. Who got in that double?
Daddy Dan.
Was Dan starting the party in that double box?
The gentle lady himself.
For the multi-sport. I know Dan is a Bucks fan.
Yes, he is.
Gronk on a Bucks speed flex. How do you like them apples? Rob Gronkowski, a black face mask, black visor. We got the silver ink and a Brady 7. I'm not sure they win the Super Bowl without Rob Gronkowski. Tom Brady, who, by the way, also in this series on the beautiful Patriot Authentic. Yep. Tom Brady also on a Bucks Authentic in the vault. Part of so Gronk obviously was really good on that team. He actually got 2 touchdown catches in the Super Bowl himself. But the numbers were good for Gronk with the Bucks. But it was more than just the numbers. It's a sort of comfort level. Him and Brady played together for so many years together. Gronk said, literally, this is actually true. Gronk was never going to play football again unless it was with Tom Brady. And, Tom Brady came back, and so did Rob Gronkowski. And for those that have watched the show for a while, you've probably heard this story from me. For those that haven't heard this story, it's one of my favorite stories coming out of COVID, Rob Hill. So the Bucks wanted to make sure Gronk was working out. The guy hadn't played in a couple years, right? So they asked Gronk, send us some videos daily of you working out. What did Gronk do? He recorded a bunch of videos in the same day, and he was smart about it. Changed his shorts, shoes, T-shirts, so it looked like he was, running in different attire, and he would send different videos each day of the week when he knocked out a bunch of them in one day. Now, for a lot of guys at the NFL level, to have the speed and athleticism at that age, not having played in a while, you could not get away with it.
No.
But this man, Rob Gronkowski, he had so much God-given talent that he can swing that, Rob Gronkowski. And again, a name that if you turn on the television, it's impossible not to see Gronk. He's in just about every ad in the world these days, Rob Gronkowski. And Rob, he's on Fox Football, well-known player Gronk. So that's a beautiful lit as well in that multi-sport.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, I still cannot get over the fact that, again, just speed flexes galore for just over $100.
Four of them.
Yeah, his being probably one of the most sought after, like, for example, the guy that just got into that double. Make no mistake about it. We know who he's going for.
He's going for this.
Either that or the Brady, obviously, 2 Buccaneers greats. Even for a short period of time, still 2 greats in team history.
I mean, you win a Super Bowl when you catch 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl like Gronk did, you're a Buccaneer great. I have no problem calling him a Buccaneer great.
Yep.
No doubt about that.
And the guy that I always remember taking to score a touchdown in that game. So he made my bank account happy. He made me happy.
I was so mad that day. Honestly, like, I was so mad. So I'm a Chief fan. You guys know that. I love Mahomes. Watching Mahomes and the Chiefs, which I know they got beat bad against the Eagles, but at the time, that was like the first time I ever saw the Chiefs get beat bad in a game. Like, it hadn't happened. It's happened a few times since, but at the time, it was like, what am I watching?
That was when the offensive line was, like, destroyed, right? Like,
so their top lineman, by the way, got injured in the playoffs. So, like, they had a couple of offensive line woes, but I think 2 starters got hurt during the playoffs, which does not help. That's the same game where Mahomes, by the way, had arguably the greatest play in football history that no one remembers. It was when he, like, literally was falling on the ground, slung the ball off 1 foot, should have been caught for a touchdown, but his teammate dropped it.
Yeah.
So that was an incredible, incredible Super Bowl, incredible performance by Gronk and Brady, and for Mahomes, a little bit more human performance. But he was done dirty by his teammates in that game.
No doubt about it. And I think that really said a lot about Mahomes and kind of the precedent that he was going to set. But the hype leading into that Super Bowl was basically like, the passing of the torch between eras. It was almost kind of like a Jedi Master and a Padawan type of thing. And
and the Jedi Master said, not so fast.
Yeah, and that's, I was definitely, I'm super pro for Brady and Mahomes, but I was definitely pro Mahomes because, a lot of sports fans kind of get to a point where it's like, I'm kind of tired of you being on top for so long. It's time for somebody else to take the mantle.
I want a new guy.
And now people start feeling the same way about Mahomes now that they're kind of tired of seeing him on top for so long.
You're good at this. So. What's the Batman quote? You live long enough to become a villain, something like that?
Yeah. You live...
Where's Dom and Rip when we
I was going to say. Yeah.
Where are you at, Dom? You in the chat, Dom? Let us know. I'm guessing Dom was busy. He was out today. Robbie was in for him.
Yeah, he was.
So what's the quote? Because we were talking about this last night. The only people that hate Brady and Mahomes, because, none of us are perfect. We all have moments of anger, etc. But by all accounts, from everything I've seen, Brady and Mahomes, obviously 2 of the greatest players to ever play sports. Mm-hmm. 2 guys that are good guys, too. Who hates Mahomes and Brady? People that hate losing to them. That's the ultimate form of, hatred. They beat my team, and I hate them. But even if you hate these dudes, you win these items worth $2,000-$3,000. You can trade them for speed flexes. Mm-hmm. How often can you trade a jersey for a speed flex? You can get 2 speed flexes for a Mahomes jersey. That's how valuable it is.
Very true.
You can literally make money off the guys that you hate. You found the quote, Rob?
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
There you go.
That's a bar.
And that's the bar they've set, though.
Yeah.
Because
literally.
And whether you're watching to watch them win or hate watching, people will watch Mahomes and Brady, even if it's a hate watch.
It's the ultimate sign of greatness. Like, for example, a guy that we had, ironically, in our previous multi-sport, Kurt Schilling, who was a secondary headliner in that.
Yeah.
I just got done watching, I don't know if you've ever seen this, it was a 3-part documentary about the 04 Red Sox. It's on Netflix. And Schilling, when
I've not seen it.
Schilling, when he signed after 03
sock.
going to 04, the bloody sock. I was actually about the bloody sock game, and he said after that there's nothing that makes him happier than making 55,000 people from New York shut up.
Yeah, he made him shut up.
Yeah.
So there you go. And his teammate on that team transitioned everything. Good transition, Common. One of my favorite personalities in all of sports. And by the way, Rob, I don't even have to Google Baseball Reference, Wikipedia. I can give you the resume right there. Manny being Manny.
Yep.
It's got his World Series champion. It's the 9 Silver Sluggers, 12-time All-Star, 312 career average. Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
Power and average. Yeah. Another awesome item in that multi-sport, guys.
Speaking of that quick little, now we're just going back and forth transitioning between a lot of different things here, but staying on topic with, like, truly Manny being Manny, so many hilarious highlights. I think him in 2007 at Camden Yards, high five to Fan in left field.
I like
going after a ball in the gap. When he had to use, going through the monster. So the crazy thing about one of the craziest hypotheticals, because there's always like hypotheticals, like what ifs in every sports history.
I love them.
One of the craziest ones was, again, they blew that 3-1 lead in the ALCS in 03. So going into the offseason, as Theo Epstein put in the documentary, they got down to the 1-yard line as they were going to trade Manny Ramirez to Texas. Manny Ramirez and John Lester, who was a pitching prospect at the time, for Alex Rodriguez. And Rodriguez was going to come in and take Nomar Garcia-Parra's spot.
Yep.
Nomar Garcia-Parra was going to get traded to
the Cubs,
Chicago White Sox.
Oh, White Sox. Because you ended up going to the Cubs at the trade deadline
of that year. But Maglio Ordonez and Brandon McCarthy, who was a top pitching prospect of ours, would have gone to the Red Sox. So they would have had A-Rod and Maglio with David Ortiz in the middle of that lineup. But again, things kind of got fumbled.
Wouldn't have had Manny though.
Yeah, wouldn't have had Manny, and unfortunately, he would have suffered in Texas. He would have suffered around some bad teams like A-Rod did in Texas.
So love me some Manny Ramirez. Awesome player. Again, a rare name in the break room. So a lot of great stuff in this multi-sport, guys. Again, if there's any Boston sports fans, please holler at your boys. Because if you're a Boston sports fan, I know our GM Jeff, if he could play in the breaks, he would. Because we have, we have what? I think Brady's the greatest Boston area athlete of all time. I think Larry Bird's the second greatest Boston area athlete of all time. Although Ted Williams, obviously a contender as well. Manny Ramirez among the 10 greatest Boston guys ever.
Yeah.
So
in terms of being beloved, I mean, you could argue that there's a not just most accomplished, but beloved, obviously Brady, because he is the Patriots franchise. I would say now Bird is in a long line of all-time great Celtics because of how they're the most successful franchise in basketball history. But I mean, him and the other guy on a basketball in the series quite literally saved the NBA.
Yeah.
They quite literally saved the NBA.
It was on tape delay.
Yeah, it was on tape delay.
Can you imagine that tape delay?
No, I don't want to.
There was also no social media. You know, there was no texting and cell phones, Rob. So people literally did not know what happened. So these days you put a game on tape delay, everyone knows what happened because of social media. But back then they would actually play the game, then they would show the game on tape delay, and Magic and Larry made it so popular it became a thing. And by the way, like back then, these days, and you and I are spoiled as sports fans with these TV deals. There's so many primetime games on NFL, MLB, NBA. There's so many different packages where you can pick your team. You basically get access to every superstar at the click of a button, literally. On your phone, you can watch any superstar in any sport.
Yeah.
Back then, in that era, there was only a handful of primetime games. And a lot of guys in the 80s, they really kind of only watched two guys regularly.
Yep.
Magic and Larry. Celtics and Lakers. One of the best rivalries of all time. So I saw the Sports Century documentary, and one of my favorite quotes there was they were asking Magic about, African-American player. Larry Bird was the white guy. And people would ask him, can Larry play? He's like, yeah, Larry can really ball, guys.
Well, Larry's probably his most popular nickname is probably the Great White Hope.
Yes.
It's literally what his nickname was.
Yes.
So, but again, both guys, it's even started in college, right? Between, Michigan State and Indiana facing off each other, I think in the 1979 NCAA championships. So, there's so much history in this series from a multitude of different sports. That's why multi-sports will forever, be my favorite series we run here at UA. But there's legends across every series. Even a guy like, if we transition on, onto the ice, and a guy like Sidney Crosby, a guy that's still kicking ass to this day, the first overall pick in the 2005 draft for the NHL. His nickname is, Sid the Kid, but he was supposed to be the passing of the torch from Gretzky into the modern era in terms of he had that level of hype coming into the league. Now, you can't really say...
He delivered.
Yeah,
He's not Gretzky,
delivered.
but he delivered.
That's, the fact that he actually came close says a lot about Crosby.
So, a lot of great stuff, guys. Like Rob and I are saying, some of the all-time greats across all the sports. Mahomes and Brady for the NFL, Bird and Magic for the NBA, Sidney Crosby for hockey. Hockey fans, we had customers always asking, we want some hockey in the break room. Only $109. You get Sid the Kid. You're a happy customer for sure in that multi-sport. So that's now 6 to go.
Yep.
Who just got in there? 6 to go.
Justin Kesting.
What's up, JK?
What's up, Justin?
I think Justin Kesting a few Tuesdays ago. No, it was a Monday night. It was the night where we dropped the stash of cash early. Mm-hmm. And he cleared out like 18 boxes in the 6 p.m. show almost by himself. So, guys, really curious. First off, you should tell us about every sport. But really curious which of these multi-sport names you guys really, really love. Because they're all good names. Like, you can't say, well, I don't like Larry Bird. I don't like Paul Skeens. I don't like Mike Tyson. Those are obviously massive, massive names. The football names, we have a pretty decent feel of what you guys like. You should still tell us what football names you like in the breaks as well.
For sure.
But what do you like of these multi-sport names? Like, are you massively pumped for SGA or just mildly pumped? I know we pulled it. Are you massively pumped for Paul Skeens or just mildly pumped for Paul Skeens? Because I'd be massively pumped for Paul Skeens. This guy is arguably the best pitcher in baseball. Him and The Miz would be going back and forth for years. Awesome Paul Skeens baseball. Only had him in the room about 4 or 5 times ever.
You've even had his girlfriend in the room.
Dom's a big fan.
Yeah, Dom's, yeah.
Dom's a big fan. It's always...
Any blonde celebrity,
he's a Sidney Sweeney fan.
He's
too.
2 thumbs up for you. And he doesn't even watch Euphoria either.
So there you go. Get on it, Dom. So a lot of massive names, guys. And that's only 6 to go in that double box. Keep it moving, keep it grooving in the multi-sport. And then if you are just a football fan, which again, we have a lot of sports fans in the room, but traditionally our customers do tend to be biggest fans of football. Sometimes they don't want jerseys. They don't want other sports. Well, it's all football in the vault. And it's also all full-size helmets, Rob. Reps and Authentics only in the vault. So massive, massive names to get in this vault series.
Yeah.
Again, we have like all the big level positions. We have Jerome Bettis, Adrian Peterson, 2 of the greatest running backs of all time. We have a running back that's up and coming, Ashton Genty. These young stars, Rob, the autograph value only goes up, up, and up. In the history of college football, only Barry Sanders had more rushing yards in a college season than Ashton Genty. The Raiders have work to do.
That's pretty good.
They play the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Chargers. It's not going to be an overnight success. But this dude, Ashton Genty, give him 2-3 years, he's going to be incredible the rest of his career, Ashton Genty. So, a lot of great stuff in this series. Roger Staubach, Cowboy fans, guys. Cowboy memorabilia is very easy to sell in the trade. There's a lot of Cowboy fans. This memorabilia, Rob, is very, very easily sold and traded for with other people. So Niners, for example, again, very, very popular team. If you win a Brock Purdy or George Kittle, 2 of the best Niners currently in the NFL, you have no problem selling or trading these things.
For sure.
Tom Brady, again, a Tom Brady Bucks authentic in here. We don't get the Bucks one as often. Pewter Power, one of the most impressive runs in the history of sports in Brady's Super Bowl run. He beat arguably 3 other top 5 quarterbacks of all time back to back to back.
What was that? What was that? Breeze, Rodgers, and Mahomes?
Yeah. They beat the Saints, who, by the way, beat him in the regular season. Then he goes out and wins against the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, who I believe was the MVP that year. Then he beats Mahomes, who's the heir apparent. And it is a team game. It wasn't just Brady, but that's how it is. You're the quarterback. You get too much credit when it's going good, too much blame when it's going bad. Well, Tom Brady earned it beating those three guys back to back to back.
Didn't the Bears lose to the Saints in the wild card round? Was that the they were like 500, I think?
The 8-8 division win.
8-8 division win. Classic.
Yeah, they lost to the Saints, and the Saints lost to the Bucks. The Bucks beat the Packers, and then the Bucks, of course, beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I definitely remember the hype in that NFC Championship game. Rodgers and Brady. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And what this guy did at, past 40 years old, I love old athletes when they keep on playing, like Messi right now, 39, leading the World Cup in goals. I watched Novak Djokovic today win a 5-setter in Wimbledon. He's, I believe, 39, still going strong.
Yeah.
I love when these guys, because it tells you, how much they love the game. And a Tom Brady helmet, you get that in your man cave, your she shed, everyone's sitting there thinking, well, you got the GOAT. That's you got status among your friends.
Damn
and also,
straight.
Rob,
Yes.
there's a lot of golden tickets in here. 3 golden tickets, 4 golden tickets, 5 golden tickets. You win an item, you pick what you want inside the locker. Like, for example, Reggie's in the room. He's a Bronco fan. There's a drip Bo Nix for only 4 tickets. That thing is insane. We have a lot, Marshall Faulk, that helmet, again, the Chargers and San Diego State Aztecs ripped helmet. If you haven't seen that helmet, go to the locker right now. Only 5 tickets. You win that 5 golden ticket box right now. Rob, you can immediately snag the Marshall Faulk. That lid is probably worth $1,500, maybe $2,000. You get that Marshall Faulk for 5 tickets. You are sitting. Imagine being a Rams fan. You get the Isaac Bruce in a double box, and then you get yourself another NFC West, and you get yourself the golden tickets and snag Marshall Faulk, the only one of 3 running backs with 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same season, Marshall Faulk. So that's the rundown in those 2 breaks. Keep things moving and grooving, guys. Let's have a great time here in the break room. No doubt about it. A lot of great breaks to do with you guys, our customers.
Yeah, for sure. And again, just we've had 20 to 30 range of viewership all night long, guys. So make sure to hit that share button. Again, we saw with the Cooley Bros earlier. Again, doesn't have to be siblings, can just be friends, could be family members, your local pastor, because he or she is off on a Tuesday. Hopefully they are. So again, bring as many people into the room as possible. We talked about a little bit refer a friend, little ad contest stuff as well, guys, that we run every single month. There's so many different ways to get involved with our community, and there's so many options, not only to get jump-started here at UA, but also to get some free coins, some UA store credit as well. So
I agree.
Again, like for me right now, again, like I've been saying all night, I'm a sucker for the multi-sport and for the vault as well. You went through, man. There's so many great double-ups. We kind of put on the brakes with 5 spots to go. I mean, there's 1,000 different avenues you guys can get in each one of those series. If I had to choose one to get into right now, it's definitely the vault, because I can get myself a Brady and those 3 NFC South tickets as a double-up. I mean, that can go in that first double.
Well, so 3 golden tickets, Rob. Those will be worth anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 because the unique helmets for 3 tickets, that Lawrence Taylor drip, for example, that'll be anywhere between $1,200 to $1,500, depending on where you go. $1,200 on the low end, $1,500 on the high end. Let's even call it $1,200, and that's the low end. And I know that's what we were giving them for in the Stash or Cash, because you can redeem 3 golden tickets for $1,200. $1,200 for this Tom Brady helmet. I believe it's about $2,700 retail value. So that's close to $4,000 in value right there. If you get the NFC South, you get the Brady and the 3 golden tickets, close to $4,000 in value for only $266. Now that's a best case scenario, but you gotta put the best case scenarios out there. You put it out in the universe, then good things happen. That's actually the best bang for your buck if you win big. The Vault Double for $266. You get the 3 NFC South tickets and the Brady close to $4,000 in value for a touch over $200.
Well,
Last I checked, 4K is better than 2K or 200. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest at math outside of the room, but in breaker math, that is a layup. Somebody is definitely listening to you out there. Get right. We got a conductor in the room. All aboard the Swain train.
What's up, Michael Swain?
Michael, what's going on, brother? He got 2 spots in that.
So we are now
double.
3 to go.
What's up,
now watch this happen, guys. Again, if there's new people watching, by the way, again, new people, let us know in the chat who you like. Let us know your favorite team. We do have a new Facebook page, too, by the way, Ultimate Sports Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Let us know, folks. But if you are new, you've heard me say this a lot, and don't make that rare exception, make me look really dumb here. But when it's at 3 to go, the break goes pretty quickly.
Yep.
So for those that, were watching earlier thinking it's not going to go, we got a couple of spots taken. It's going to go ASAP. So let's get that moving. 3 to go in that double. That should happen this show, no doubt. Jerseys are 5 to go in the single. So the Chase Wheelspin closes at 9, Rob. If we don't knock out a jersey single by 9, you guys are not in the Chase Wheelspin. So a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink here the next 15 minutes, guys. So let us know. Let us know what you want to rock and roll with, and we will keep this train going. White Sox coming back, Rob?
Yeah,
Let's go.
All-star Wilson Contreras decided to be a good defensive first baseman for once. That's tough. But yeah, so
he knows the city of Chicago. It's his home base.
I'm just waiting for him to see who's going to pick a fight with at some point tonight.
Okay.
So speaking of this vault double, since again, like you said, a lot of the times I'm kind of been using this analogy more and more lately. There's just like, ironically, since you're talking about baseball, there's 3 different types of pitchers. There's a starter, there's middle relievers, and then there's closers, right? So right now we're in need for a closer for that vault doubled at 3. But again, do not be afraid to be a starter, an ace of a rotation, and do not be afraid as well to get and move that into the middle relief as well. The 4, 5, 6, if you come in middle relief, you can get that down to 3, 2, 1 really quick. But the most important breakers, I think, in this break room are the starters, the aces. When you see them at 8 and 7, these breaks aren't going anywhere, guys. And if you get that party started, people will follow you. You just got to believe in your fellow breakers that they will follow you.
That's exactly right. Michael got that from 5 down to 3.
Yep, and now
2 minutes later, Chris Hove got in down to 2. What's up, Chris?
There you go.
What's going on, Chris? Chris
up,
is a massive Viking fan.
Mr. Hove.
We got that all-day Adrian Peterson there. Beautiful lit to get that Viking purple. Very, very clean on all-day Adrian Peterson.
Yes, sir.
So keep it moving, guys. Let's get that Vault series done. I'll drop the link in the chat. 2 to go in that double. And again, golden tickets, if you're strictly looking for golden tickets, the best place is actually in the Vault. So there's 3 golden tickets left, and they're not 1 or 2. The low number is 3 golden tickets, which is a NFC South hit. The medium number is 4 golden tickets, AFC West hit. And the high number, 5 golden tickets, AFC South. But there is in this series, quick reminder, 30-box full-size helmet series, Authentics and Reps only, contains 6 boxes with a vault key inside. Find a key and unlock various amounts of golden tickets or store credit. So there will be some golden tickets out there. Good evening, boys. Good evening, Chris. Hope all is good, Hovinator. You catch that Argentina game today, Chris? What a comeback, my man. Chris is a new wave soccer fan.
Really?
He just got into soccer the last year, he told me.
Nice.
Our guy, Chris Hove, in the house.
Who's he a fan of?
Messi. How could you not be?
Makes sense.
If you're a soccer fan, you got to like Messi.
You know what? Actually, I think let's see. Do we got to close? We do.
Jeremy and Tom jumping in.
Thank you, guys. First vault double.
Oh, were you a Colombia fan? I didn't know that, Chris. USA game was heartbreaking. Look, USA and Belgium was a classic toss-up, Rob. Belgium's a good team. Had USA put in a good game and lost a close game, I'd be like, all right, fine. They tried. Rough game for USA. It was a rough game.
Putting it mildly. And it was more beating themselves.
Yes, twice.
Yeah,
it
more
finished
than anything else.
4-1. It would have been 2-1 if they didn't make 2 dumb mistakes. So But yeah, Colombia also didn't do themselves favors. Did not score a goal. You go to a penalty kick shootout, you lose. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. But thank you for congratulating on my team. Vault double coming up. Dan Jabbat, Gio Labovitz, Nicholas Riggs, Michael Swain, Chris Hove, Jeremy Tyner, and Tom Kaz. You know who's from Colombia?
Who?
Shakira. Got to get that item in the room.
Her hips don't lie, and neither do these breaks.
That's right. So vault double number 1. Go ahead and, if I can type here, drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Dan, Jill, Nick, Michael, Chris, Jeremy, and Tom. Jill with 7 and 24. Thank you, Jill.
Sounds good.
7 and 24 coming up.
July 24th.
And yeah, July 24th. Guys, we do have a 10:30 show tonight with Hayden and Robbie. If it's busy, we'll push till 10 o'clock. If it's not busy, 9:30, the earliest we'll hop off. You want to keep breaking with Rob and I, keep those break spots moving. And by the way, since there is a 10:30 show, even if the breaks don't fill up in this show, you buy break spots, get close to the next show. You don't have to wait till 9 a.m. We get those boxes done. And I do think that multi-sport double 6 to go, we should definitely get one of those done before Rob and I go for the night. At least one more.
Get on a late night heater.
I'm low on the tickets, need some more. Let's go. And I'm going to play with fire here, and I'm not going to review exactly what, but there's more than one. There's going to be a lot of massive items being dropped pre the 6 p.m. show Thursday at 6. So that's a little bonus advantage to those that are listening to the show.
Yeah.
I'm not putting this in the chat. This is not going out on email. Just a reminder, for those that are listening, you get the bonus award of knowing there will be some massive, massive drops before the Thursday 6 p.m. show and during the Thursday 6 p.m. show.
Yeah.
Which means you get golden tickets today and tomorrow. You're ahead of the game come Thursday. So I would play, if I'm watching the show, I would play a lot today, a lot tomorrow, and a lot Thursday. And when we get those bonus drops for you guys, the customers.
Damn right, my friend. Excited. Looking forward to that. You guys should be twice as excited.
It's going to be fun, guys. It always is fun, but that'll be especially fun. All right, 12 times coming up for our spots in our first vault double, the first of many. And that one also not an auto, Rob, FYI.
I got you.
So we're Gucci. Gucci here in this vault double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun coming up. Let's go. Nick is back just in time for his break. There you go, Nick. Good timing, brother. Now, another thing to remind the new people watching, you don't have to be present to win. So if you're not jumping in because, you're not sure it's going to happen, you can't be here tomorrow, you can rewatch all the shows on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. YouTube is even labeled by date and time, Rob.
Yes, sir.
But if we have your shipping information on file, if it does not break in the show and you win, you still get the item.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. White Sox, what's the saying that Hawk says?
Right size, wrong shape.
Right size, wrong shape.
Yep. Nah.
So 6
I say
clicks,
that every time.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So again, don't have to be present to win. You buy the break spots now. The break happens tomorrow. You still win. And any break spots purchased that don't break in the show, they carry over to the next show.
Yeah.
That would be 10:30 tonight, 9 a.m. the next day, 12, 3, and 6 as well, next shows. All right, Michael Swain, NFC North, NFC South for the Swain train. Tom Kaz, Cowboy fan, the sniper in the NFC East. Jeremy Tyner, NFC West. Chris Hove, AFC North, looking for some golden tickets, he said.
Yeah.
So we got Gio Labovitz, AFC South, Dan Jabbat, AFC East, and Nicholas Riggs in the AFC West. Here we go, Rob Hill.
Here we go.
Here we go. You guys want golden tickets? You're going to get some golden tickets.
All right. Let's do it.
We got a football. A very, very clean one. The man's back in the break room, the Swain train. It is the NFC South.
Hey.
Carolina Panther football that comes with, count them up, not 1, not 2, but 3 golden tickets.
That didn't take long.
3 tickets. Michael Swain, congrats on that dub. All about that dub.
Way to go, Brother Bear.
Michael Swain, one of our Alaskan customers, this time of year, given how hot it is here in Chicago. And I'll tell you this, Rob, I'm a warm weather guy over cold weather any day. I'll take 95 over 9 personally, but when I take 95 over 75, I'll take 75.
Yeah.
So this time of year, being in Alaska, a good time to be in Alaska.
Would you take 59 over 95? Football weather, fall weather.
Yes. But 59 is like the edge.
Yeah.
Like I would say like 60 is what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we get down to like 52, 51,
Yeah.
you're because that's also kind of a tricky time because if it's like 52, like do you put a jacket on? Like
Depends on the. I'm
like,
showing up in shorts.
I know you're a shorts
I'm showing
guy,
up in shorts.
but
Yeah,
then I kind of get
year-round.
stuck in that 50-degree weather.
Yeah.
Can I just put a hoodie on, or do I have to put a jacket on?
I think the benchmark should be if you start seeing your breath.
Yes,
That to me is the separator.
exactly.
That's a great start, though. I mean, wait, there were, man, how many? So I want to make sure what it's saying here at the bottom. So that's crazy because when I adjust this, that's 21 golden tickets.
So 21 golden tickets total.
That's what it's
saying. So that actually
yeah.
means that we have what? I think it's 12 that are listed. Now
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
So that means that there's actually 9 golden tickets left. So that actually makes it easier for you guys. 18 golden tickets left.
Yeah.
We have a 4 and a 5. That's 9, means 9 more tickets, which would be inside those vault boxes.
Sheesh.
So it could be 3 3-ticket boxes. Could be a 1, a 5, and a 3. Could be a 4, a 1, and a 2. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out on those combos, guys. So Swain fires his daddy Dan. Round of applause for Michael. There you go, says Nick. Nice, Michael, says Reggie. And congrats, says Cameron. Big ups, big congrats. Nicely done, guys, in the UA live break room.
Great sportsmanship as always.
Love the sportsmanship. Love the sportsmanship among our awesome customers. All right, 24 coming up. 24 out of 30, ladies and gents. Wow, Rob Hill. We get a little peek into what we're talking about. We have a former Pro Bowl wide receiver for the Chargers, Anthony Miller, on the salute to service. It is a replica. It means it comes with the vault key, Rob Hill.
Oh.
So we actually haven't had the vault in a hot minute.
Right.
So for the regulars, you guys know what the vault is. For those that have joined us in the last month, you're about to find out.
Huh.
So first off, the AFC West is Nicholas Riggs. Got back in time for the break, getting Anthony Miller, broadcaster's dream. A very easy name to say, Anthony Miller. You and I have done some broadcasting in the past.
This is true.
So you don't have to worry about it. It's not, Giannis Antetokounmpo, which again is an easier one because we all know him. For me, it was Oka Wabeman, Albert Oka Wabeman from Mizzou. Albert O is what I went with.
Yeah.
Albert O.
Simple.
A former Bronco in the NFL briefly.
Keeping it simple.
5-time Pro Bowler Anthony Miller. A very, very solid player, over 9,000 yards in his career. Nick Riggs gets the Miller, but more importantly, some bonus prizes.
And then you got,
I have it behind me. I'll do it in a second
Oh, no, I
here.
was just going to say, I forgot you don't write it up for the footballs.
Yeah, I didn't write that up.
Gotcha.
Thanks all, says Swain Train. Nick, I delivered, says Joe, haha. Thank you, Joe. I don't think I've ever won a vault key. First time for everything.
Oh, there you go.
There's a first time for everything, Mr. Riggs. No doubt about that here. Anthony Miller, and then we got to see what the vault key is.
It really has been a while since we've...
It's been a while, yeah. Well, I mean, we have something all the time. It loses a little luster. Then we bring it back, and we're bringing sexy back. I don't know how to act, right?
I'm just glad that you recognize the correct Anthony Miller. Not all hosts happen to...
The Bears Anthony Miller?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I know.
I had to look at the Pro Reference. I'm like, I don't remember him having a Chargers or Broncos stint. Which is,
Anthony Miller also did not have 5 Pro Bowls. The Bears version.
big difference.
Over 9,000 yards. Big difference. Full disclosure, I know it because I've pulled it. I didn't always know. But I did double check because I was like, is that the Bears, guys? It's not a Bear helmet.
Yeah.
But now we know. All right, so vault key. So, guys, you see this big vault thing. It's going to be numbered 1 through 6. I'm going to take the key here, and I'm going to open up with each one and see which one actually opens up.
Here you go.
So let's see if 1 is the magic one. 1 is not opening up. 2, it's 2. Let's find out what the bonus prize is.
What's behind door number 2?
All right, so this is not the golden tickets.
Okay.
I was told 6 boxes, 3 store credit, and 3 are golden tickets.
Which one?
150 in store credit.
Nice.
So not quite as good as golden tickets, but it's a little bit of money back in the break room. Nicholas Riggs, 150, my man. So I'm actually gonna update the ticker so they know exactly what we're talking about.
Cool.
So 5 keys left. I'm gonna put in parentheses 3 golden tickets.
Said okay. Yeah, that's in your account, Nick. So there you go, my man. Still very, very cool.
Bonus money available, guys.
Heck yeah.
So the next 5 keys, 3 of them will be store credit and 2 of them will be golden tickets. Let's get golden here in the break room, guys.
Yes, sir.
Getting golden with it. Pretty cool extra bonus. Yeah, so Reggie maybe doesn't know the vault. So again, the vault, I know people will see the price point, Rob, excuse me. I say Rob. Rob.
That's in an hour.
My apologies. 133 a spot, guys. But you're not accounting for the fact that there's 18 golden tickets in here. We got 9 in here. And then we got ourselves 9 more in the vault keys. And the vault keys, by the way, as you saw, that's going to be the item plus the vault key. So it's not one of the footballs. These will be the footballs, Rob, where you just get the golden tickets, but you also get the Anthony Miller helmet and the store credit. Should it be another rep, for example, you would get the rep and the golden tickets with it. Sheesh. So actually, those golden ticket boxes, the vault keys, if you get a golden ticket box, behind the Brady and then these 2 5 and 4 ticket boxes, those are actually the next best things, Rob. So think about this vault a little bit differently.
Yeah.
If you guys saw the vault previously where we had the 50, the 100, the 200 in store credit, this is like a vault on steroids. Like extra good vault,
It really
Rob
is.
Hill.
It really is.
It's extra good with extra good options. My advice to you guys, the customers, 2 words, take advantage. Take advantage and get those spots.
I just think the insane amount of golden tickets, I mean, that's got to be the number 1 draw, right? I mean, you have 2 of them.
18!
You have 18, yeah. You have 2 separate ones that are worth 4 and 5, and then you got to assume, there's probably got to be maybe 3 more that have 3 each, possibly?
It could be 3 each. Could be so it's a breakdown to 9. Now, it could be like a 1, a 3, and a 5. It could be a 4, a 2, and a 3. Only way to find out
Get in there.
is get in there. But there's going to be 9 additional golden tickets up for grabs, split among 3 vault key boxes. So the 9 tickets left and 9 more in the vault keys. So for our regulars, you guys know this. For those that are new, which we have had an uptick of new people the last week. So if you're a regular, you know this already. I apologize, but I want to help out the new folks here. So I'll run down what these golden tickets are. And I also dropped the link to the locker. So you guys have a better idea. You log in with your Sick Club info for the locker. So golden tickets are ultimate autographs' exclusive rewards currency. Your key to the locker. A members only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. How you earn them. You earn golden tickets through play in our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it. So you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker? The locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, join the program and climb to the practice squad tier. The second level of rewards. Once you reach the practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as your eyes through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker is home to some of the most exclusive, premium autograph pieces we offer. High-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. And again, to give you an idea about the tickets, Lawrence Taylor's Speed Flex goes for 3 tickets. It's a unique Speed Flex, eccentric, as Hayden says. That lid is probably worth anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500, depending on who you talk to, depending on what the market looks like.
For sure.
So those 3 tickets, that's like between $1,000 to $1,500 in value, depending on, again, who you talk to, what you get. And the other added bonus, Rob, is you get to pick what you want inside the locker.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of golden tickets left in that vault. Got 9 in the multi-sport as well. And again, the multi-sport, they're not listed as headliners. So it says 17 headliners and 29 boxes, but that's not counting the 9 golden tickets.
Correct.
And that's now 5 to go. Again, I always tell the customers, Rob, do you guys listen to myself, Rob, and the fellow break team? Sometimes. You look at my dog. Messi listens to me sometimes. You guys listen to each other. So you guys listen to each other. As soon as someone says it in the chat, others will follow. I know you can't say for sure, but you consider that sauce like a 1 of 10 or something like that. I would say it's a pretty good estimate.
In terms of a rarity?
Yeah, I'm guessing he's asking like how many of those are out there.
Pretty rare.
So I've never seen one of those. So to my naked eye, that's a 1 of 1.
Same.
I know we do have the splatter design. Again, I cannot say for sure, like you said, Nick, and I am a betting man. I'm back at it. And to my detriment last week, but to my benefit this week. We say it goes in swings, Rob. I'm finally hot for the first time in forever.
Ride that high.
But my gut feeling says, Nick, and again, this is just my gut feeling, I'm guessing there's less than 10 of those out there. We might have a similar coat splatter design of other player like that, but that exact design, that exact player, I'm willing to bet that there's probably less than 10 of those in the world. And that's kind of speaks for most of the locker items. Some of these will be 1 of 1. Like that Marshall Faulk, that might be 1 of 1. Some of these, if not 1 of 1, they're 1 of few. Whether it's 4, 5, whether it's 10, maybe it's 20, it is a lot. If I get it, how much would you give me for it? I'll sell it. Yeah, so there you go. And by the way, I know Joe asks, is there trading of golden tickets? There's not, but in a manner of speaking, there kind of is if you think about it.
Yeah, that's one way to go about it.
You get 3 golden tickets. You get that Sauce Gardner helmet, and then you can sell it to someone for, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, whatever the market price is.
And for those that played in the Stash and Cash in the first 3 shows today,
and there was a lot of you.
There were Stash and Cash photoed headliners that we have a part of the series now, where the golden tickets were like 3 of them were like $1,200, 4 of them were $1,500 that you can give back for in-store credit. So that is, not an approximation. That's literally what those are currently being valued at right there.
Now,
so
correct.
It was a great barometer to see.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I saw that last Cash or Stash. I actually didn't watch the shows earlier today because I was watching Argentina.
Respect.
Respect. Did anyone trade them in? I'm guessing no.
I'll check the sheet. Those headliners did not exist during the show I was on, but let me see. No. According to the sheet, no. The most prized thing was the last helmet of the series, which was the Jordan Love Speed Flex. They kept the golden tickets. Whoever won them.
You're telling me the customers actually get how valuable the golden tickets are?
100%.
Because in the Stash or Cash, and I don't necessarily personally agree with it, Rob, but a lot of customers tend to take the store credit. But now with the golden tickets, nobody's taking the store credit.
What does that tell you?
They're valuable.
Yeah, Reg's echoing it again.
These golden tickets are no joke. I was lucky enough to win 6 golden tickets in one night and got my dream custom Bronco helmet with Elway McCaffrey, Rod Smith signatures on it. It was a 1 of 1. So sometimes, if it is a 1 of 1, they will sometimes literally write 1 of 1 on there. And that's a triple sign item. And again, Reggie is a Broncos fan. Right now, I'll tell you how many teams we have available. Dak Prescott, Cowboys. Brock Purdy, Niners. Joe Montana, Chiefs. Again, Joe Montana on a Chief helmet. Not a Niner. It's a Chief helmet. Bo Nix, Broncos. Steve Young, Niners. Khalil Shakir, Bills. Tom Brady, Patriots. Jared Goff, Lions. Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs, Lawrence Taylor, Giants, Marshall Faulk, Rams, or if you're a really big-time sports fan, San Diego State Aztecs. Kawhi Leonard played there too, by the way. Good sports school.
Go Tex.
Jerome Bettis for the Steelers, Jamar Chase for the Bengals, Julio Jones for the Falcons, George Pickens for the Cowboys, Dan Marino for the Dolphins, Sauce Gardner for the Colts, Jim Kelly for the Bills, Chad Johnson for the Bengals, Brian Urlacher, hometown Chicago Bear for the Bears. Only 3 tickets to Marcus Ware.
Bear down.
Also for the Broncos. And recent ones that got claimed, the most recent ones show up, Rob. Barry Sanders for the Lions, Tom Brady on the Bucks, Emmitt Smith on the Cowboys, Steve Smith on the Panthers, and Darrelle Revis on the Jets. So that's a good idea of what's on there now. The more we do this locker system, the more things we get up, and the more different teams we get up there.
Yeah, definitely.
So, if you didn't hear your team, it will be available in the near future.
Yeah, and obviously their locker gets replenished almost, I don't want to always say instantly, but very, very soon after something gets claimed. I'll tell you this, something always follows it. Now, how quickly that ends up getting replenished, that is always a TBD.
I think we've actually set it up where it auto-replenishes.
Does it now?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know if it's officially working yet, but I don't know the plan is to auto-replenish.
It's a high-tech locker.
We're in the system. It'll actually literally do it. I think I saw it last week in practice. We had Peyton Manning, and Josh Allen was up like 10 seconds later.
Damn. Okay.
So it replenishes pretty much immediately, guys.
Even better for you guys then, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even if you're going into a series, like this is a totally different way of looking at the breaks. Let's say that, obviously I'm going to use the Vault, for example, because there's 18 golden tickets.
18, Rob?
Let's say that you are... Let's say you're a sad sap out there who's a Cardinals fan like me, right? You take a look at the photo headliners and the secondary headliners. There's no Arizona Cardinals to be seen, right? Now, let's say hypothetically there was a Cardinal in the locker, right? Let's just use, he's not in there, but let's say Anquan Bolden was in that locker, for example, right? You can go and play in that vault and be like, hey, an Anquan Bolden is worth 3 golden tickets, despite there not being one in that vault, or at least in the photo and secondary headliners. My goal is to go out there and get at least 3 golden tickets in that vault. So you know what you can do? You can go out there, and if you're lucky enough to earn those 3 golden tickets, you can go redeem the Bolden, and whatever item you win that comes with it, you can trade it, you can flip it, do whatever else with it, right?
Now, let me add on to that, Rob. So you mentioned an Anquan Bolden as an example. Now, there is no Cardinal item in there now, but you can actually keep your tickets. I use the example of my mail, and Rip Camelucci literally rips me on it. I am horrible at checking my mail. I do not do it often, and I run into going 2 months without checking my mail sometimes. And you know what ends up happening? Yes, I'm bad at it.
Gee.
I just forget about it. And there's a coupon that of something I like. I'll give you a real-life example. There was legitimately a free Popeyes chicken coupon that I would have actually used. It had expired, Rob. These golden tickets do not expire.
That hurt me
just
to hear that.
So in the sad example that Rob listed of the Anquan Bolden not being available, there will be a Cardinal item at some point on the locker.
For sure.
So if you get your tickets and you don't want to spend them right away,
save up.
As soon as that team and that item gets available, you can use it right away. Now, that's like if it's a niche thing. Like, you know, the Cardinals, the Panthers, some of these teams might survive, but some of those 8-9 ticket options, like a Brady and a Mahomes, those get claimed right away. So that's the catch-22. Yeah, you can save them, wait till your item's out there, but if someone else sees the item before you, they can pounce and get it before you. Exactly. So that's like, you can keep them, but if you really want something, you got to get enough tickets right away so you can get those items right away. And again, 18 golden tickets, the most available right now inside the vault, a brand new series. So Reggie's saving up for a nice Josh Allen helmet or a GOAT helmet now. Well, there is a Tom Brady. I know it's the Salute to Service design. I know folks sometimes are particular about the designs, but there is a Tom Brady currently available in the locker for 9 tickets. And Josh Allen, by the way, was on there for literally like an hour last time I saw it.
Yeah.
It was gone within an hour.
He's a popular man.
So JA17 in the break room. So let us know, guys. You know what I'll do, Rob? I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown. That'll be the final top-to-bottom rundown of the night. We'll go to at least 9:30. If things are busy, we'll keep going till about 10. If things are not busy, we'll hop off at 9:30. Let Robbie and Hayden get ready for the 10:30 show tonight.
Heck yeah.
I would like to get that multi-sport double before you and I go. That's the realistic break to get done. Multi-sport double. Let's get that done in the next 15, 20 minutes or so. So multi-sport. I got 9 tickets in here as well. Not a shabby option. And again, loaded with headliners. We did 1 box. It was the SGA jersey, authentic licensed jersey. Got something rare in here. A Patrick Mahomes licensed jersey. We do not get those in the break room all too often.
No, we do not.
For the most expensive active signature in the game, Patrick Mahomes. That's a locker-worthy item. If this was in a locker, this would probably be 5, 6, 7 tickets.
Easily.
I know the Speedflex is 8, so the jersey, authentic licensed jersey, probably 6 to 7 tickets for Mahomes. We have a Tom Brady Patriot Authentic that how much is glistens. That's about $2,700, $2,800 retail value, Tom Brady. Boston area fans, we got the greatest Celtic, Larry Bird, one of the greatest Red Sox, Manny Ramirez. Pittsburgh fans, Paul Skeens, your ace, a star pitcher, Sidney Crosby, one of the greatest hockey players of all time in that break. Julio Jones, maybe the greatest Falcon ever. Rob Gronkowski, Super Bowl champion with the Bucks. The greatest Bronco, Reggie, John Owa, your boy. Brock Purdy, one of the best Niners today. Jerome McGinley jersey. We got a dual-signed Sean Kemp, Gary Peyton. Beat the 96 Bulls twice in the finals. It was 3-0, Rob. It looked like a sweep. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp said otherwise. Mike Tyson glove, probably the second most famous boxer of all time behind Muhammad Ali. Loaded series. Guys like Joe Sakic, Fergie Jenkins, NBA champion Josh Hart, secondary headliners. And again, the 9 golden tickets, Rob, are not photoed headliners. So those 9 golden tickets are going to be in addition to the headliner boxes. If it's 3, 3, and 3, it's really a 20 and 29 chance at a headliner.
That's insane.
Which the ratios in that multi-sport are redonkulous. So the vault break, been talking about this plenty tonight. All full-size authentics and reps, the best place for golden tickets. 18 of them out there, guys, in this series. We got a 4 and a 5 option, and that means there's going to be 9 additional golden tickets inside those vault key boxes. 5 vault keys left. 3 of them are golden tickets, and 2 of them will be bonus store credit. A lot of great stuff in the breaks as well. Last running back MVP, Adrian Peterson, 5th all-time in receiving yards. Isaac Bruce, Ray Lewis on that speed flex. Very, very clean alternate. NFL's all-time tackle leader. Roger Staubach authentic. George Kittle's speed flex. Brock Purdy authentic. Ashton Genty authentic. Tom Brady authentic. Again, close to $3,000. And a Jerome Bettis authentic. Secondary headliners, Kyron Williams, Rod Smith, Sauce Gardner. So many icons. All-time great quarterbacks. Brady, Staubach. We got current quarterback like Brock Purdy. That vault series is absolutely loaded. Press coverage, 11 boxes left, 7 headliners, 3 golden tickets left as well here, Rob. The best lefty QB ever, Steve Young. And we got in the AFC North. Ray Lewis, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Smith. You can get 2 of those in a double box break. Another Julio Jones authentic. Another licensed jersey.
Yeah.
Most receiving touchdowns ever by a tight end.
AG.
Hall of Fame inscription. The only Pro Football Hall of Famer that never played college football. Played college basketball, Antonio Gates.
Yeah.
So that's 7 headliners and 11 boxes in the press coverage, guys. Another loaded series. Speaking of headliner ratios, we got 3 and 4 in, actually, no, 2 and 3 in the reps. So 7 to go in the double, 8 to go in the single, 2 photoed headliners, and it's a double up in the AFC West. Number 2 all-time in rushing touchdowns, former MVP LaDainian Tomlinson, another former MVP, Terrell Davis, AFC West, double up in there. And then lastly, the jerseys, 20 boxes left, 7 headliners, as little as 31 bucks a spot, Adrian Peterson, AJ Green, Darrell Revis, Isaac Bruce, Roger Staubach, plenty of icons. Love that Bruce Rams jersey. Look at that thing. And then Colston Loveland, the Bears star tight end, and Fred Taylor, secondary headliners. So I think Saturday, Mike Evans, Speedflex of the Niners was up and gone before I even noticed. I checked it regularly. It says, Jared, I got 3, but I'm saving up to get to the next tier. There you go. 4 tickets, Jared, for that Steve Young and 5 for that Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Why isn't people buying? That's an excellent question.
Very good question.
You guys definitely should be buying. The only thing I can think of, Rob, and this is the honest truth, and normally the morning team gets this. We actually messed it up for the morning team. If the 6 p.m. show is absolutely hot, sometimes folks take a break in the morning.
Correct.
Today was the opposite, the inverse. The morning shows were on fire. People spend a lot of money in the morning show, Justin, and maybe they're taking their very, very brief break tonight, which is what's great about the break room, though. We're on all day. Usually the night show is the busiest because it makes sense. More folks are home at 6 p.m. It's called the primetime show. But some of you guys got wives, you got husbands, you got family time, and people say, hey, nighttime's for family. Sometimes you got to sneak in and do it during work. Some people work the hours like I do sometimes. They work nights, overnight shifts. So that's what we're on at 9, 12, 3, and 6. Also on at 10:30 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, at midnight on Fridays.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. If you really like something in the break room, my advice to the customers is I get most of you can't spend the whole day watching and playing our breaks, even though I know some of you do for a fact. Spend the whole day with us. For that, I thank you guys because, I'm the break room manager,
Very grateful.
Rob. I try to watch as many shows as I can. I try to check in at least here and there throughout a lot of the shows. But our customers actually watch more shows than we do. They know what's going on. They're such beloved fans. But most of you can't watch every single second of every single show. It's called human nature, right? Yeah. There's stuff to do. But my advice is to at least check in on the break page during every single show. Because there's new things dropping at every single moment. And if you like something, just because it's not moving now, the next show could catch fire. So get your spots now so you're set up for the breaks. So I just hopped in that vault double, says Jill.
Thank you, Jill.
That is now down to 7 to go. That multi-sport double was 4 to go. Here's what we'll do. We're going to go till 9:30 at least. I would like to have that down to 2 to go by 9:30. If we get it down to 2 to go, I'll give you guys a few more extra minutes. But if it's still 4, 3 to go, that will happen in the 10:30 show. So that's the best better to break right now, the multi-sport. 4 to go. Let's get that done before the 10:30 guys get in here.
Yeah, you're in there for that double, Justin. Dan, you, Nicholas, and Steve are all in that multi-sport double. Reggie just got a spot in that quad for the vault.
Reggie gets it.
Thank you,
Reggie
Reg.
appreciates the golden tickets.
Yes, he does.
And the place with the most golden tickets, Rob, is the vault. 18 tickets left. The quad, by the way, the most chances to win golden tickets. I'll tell you a little secret, Rob.
Okay.
I'm riding the hot wave. I bet live under Cubs Orioles.
There you go.
7.5. Look at the score.
Look at that.
5-2.
Look at that.
So this is. I used to win. I believe it or not, I used to actually do really well betting.
Ride the wave.
From 2020 to 2024, I was probably about even, which is really good.
That's insane. That's insane.
That's actually good.
Yep.
2025 and 2026, I'm down big. I have not been hitting any hot streaks. It's probably the first hot streak I've had in a while. So I'm going to go with the theme. MOB unders is the theme, Rob. So there you go.
Whatever puts coin in your pocket, my friend, that's got to work. Same way you can be looked at as the break room. If you're a winner of something tonight or if you've been on a hot streak lately in the breaks, got to kind of treat it like a little bit of a hot table at a casino, man. You got to, if we're your good dealers, for example, if we're the good people that are giving you some good luck out there, I see regulars that play in here all the time, Common, that will literally come back if specific people are hosting or producing shows because they have won with those hosts or producers.
Do it
on
with
shows.
us.
What?
Yeah, don't wait till the next show. Do it now.
Do it right now.
And so
be the start of something good.
Justin is mostly right, but not entirely. Says I can't open 2 breaks at once. Just got to get one going first. So yes, you're correct, Justin. However, we can't open 2 boxes at once. That's what the double box breaks are for.
Exactly.
Just $51K to get the Go Collector. Getting close. There we go, Reggie. Take advantage and get it, my man. And just a reminder about that multi-sport, Rob. Mm-hmm. We have some unique double ups we don't typically see.
Yeah.
Like Patriots, Red Wings, UFC. We have the Chiefs in the boxing spot, which is Mahomes and Mike Tyson. We got ourselves the Penguins, Supersonics. That would be Sidney, Crosby, which again, $1,500 roughly on that licensed jersey in retail value. If you're not a hockey fan, that's how much it's worth, guys. That's what Bob said, at least. And Bob is, I believe him. I haven't had a chance to cross-reference his stats, but I believe the man.
Yeah.
So Pittsburgh Penguins, Seattle Supersonics with that Kemp and Peyton. We got what? We have the Bucks and the Lakers. Tom Brady and Magic Johnson. So I know Tom Brady has the most championships in football with 7. Magic has, I believe, 5 championships as a player.
Yeah.
But I think he's got the most championships of anyone ever, if we count, as a co-owner. So he's, been an owner and, GM of the Lakers.
Dodgers and Lakers,
He part owns the Dodgers. He's actually a part owner of the LAFC soccer team that won.
Oh.
And I think he's a part owner of the WNBA team. Let's look it up, actually. Magic Johnson championships.
Can't stay away from teams.
Yeah, but they always win, though.
Yeah.
He invests in winners.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say he knows a thing or two about it.
So, let's see. Magic Johnson championships with teams he owns as well. So this is Magic's breakdown in championships. So he's got 10 titles in the NBA, 5 as a former minority owner executive with the Lakers. So I believe he won 5 as a player and then 5 more as part of the Lakers organization. He's got 3 World Series, all with the Dodgers. 2 of them recent. Actually, no, Dodgers won back-to-back, right?
Yeah, they're the back-to-back.
That's why you can't trust AI, Rob. According to AI, he's got 3 with the Dodgers. Actually, 4. So I'm looking at it. They won back-to-back. It lists 2012, 2020, 2025. Does not list 2026.
The Dodgers, I can tell you right now, did not win in 2012.
Yeah, so exactly.
The Giants won in 2012.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
NL West team.
AI, but I believe the Dodgers have won 4 in the last, roughly 10 years. Is that correct? They won in... I think they did win 2020 because that was COVID. I think they did win.
They beat the Rays in
the Rays in 2020.
They won the last 2 years. I think they've only won 3, though.
Okay, so maybe
in the last decade.
Maybe it is. So the years are wrong.
Yeah.
Either way, 3 or 4. Rob will double check. But if we're going based on what this says, 10 in the NBA, 3 in the World Series.
Yeah, it's only 3 in the last 10 years.
3 in the last 10 years.
25, 24, and 20. Yep.
So they made up 2012.
They're half right.
They're somewhat right.
The number's right.
3 World Series championships.
Memory's a little fuzzy.
Probably more coming up with that Dodgers team. They're not done winning championships.
Yeah, first team.
Haven't had a repeat since the Yankees in the early 2000s.
For
a three-peat.
For a three-peat.
For baseball.
Yeah.
A three-peat. And then he's got 1 with the WNBA, the Sparks in 2016, 1 with the MLS, LAFC in 2022, assuming that's correct. I think that's also wrong, by the way. But the LAFC did win an MLS Cup. I think it was more recent than 2022. Then he's also dipped into esports. He's got 2 titles with CS GO and Dota 2 and Team Liquid. So I don't know how much you know about your esports.
I'm
Rob.
a huge Team Liquid guy.
That's your squad?
Since day one, I've been a liquidator since Team 1.
So he also, by the way, is part owner of the Washington Commanders and Washington Spirit of the NWSL.
I remember when I first started here, we would get him on minis.
Commander Minis. That was cool.
Which is really, really cool to see.
So very, very cool stuff. Is that my guy, Hayden?
What's up?
A World Cup man in the house, Argentina.
What's up, Patron?
So we are still 4 to go on that multisport. We're going to do our head of the show discussion.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give them until 9:35. 5 more minutes. We get that down to 1 or 2, we'll break it. If it's still 4 to go or 3 to go, Robbie and Hayden will take it for the 10:30 show. So hits of the show, Rob. We got ourselves quite the table. 6 on the table. Let's go 6 through 4, and then we'll go 3 to 1. So my number 6, it's tough. I'm going to go George Pickens rep. No, I love the jersey too.
Yeah, if you put Shea at 6.
No, I'm not putting SGA 6.
Show about to get really ugly really quick.
It's unique. Again, licensed SGA jersey, probably the same ballpark in retail value as some of the full-size reps, authentics, but I'm going to respect SGA in this. So I'll have him where I should have him. I'll leave it at that. So 6 will be Pickens. 5, I'm going to go the It's between Amon-Ra and Ray Lewis. I'm gonna go 5 Amon-Ra, 4 Ray Lewis, because I love that purple helmet, a little bit, cooler look-wise. That'll be my 6 through 4.
Okay.
What you got for 6 through 4?
Honestly,
You're gonna copy me?
I want to be different, but I'm gonna copy and paste because mine was definitely Pickens at 6, and then it's kind of I love the Honolulu blue, but my favorite color is purple. You got the red-eyed raven, so I'll go 6, 5, and 4.
All right,
but I feel like this top 3 is gonna be very different.
I think our 3 is gonna be the same. It's Steve Young. Steve Young is my number 3.
Okay, well,
I respect SGA.
There you go.
SGA is number 2.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, it's a licensed jersey. We don't get them often. SGA number 2. Number 1, for me, no debate. I love the creamsicle helmet. Love Tom Brady. It's hard not to put Brady 1, which, by the way, 2 Bradys out there. We got the authentic in the vault for the Bucks, the authentic in the multi-sport for the Pats. What do you got, 3 to 1?
3 to 1, Steve Young. Tom Brady, which he rarely did, was ever finish number 2, but number 2 is now going to be number 1.
I knew you were going to have SGA number 1.
I got to go SGA. You want to talk about rarity in the break room? SGA, 2-time MVP, Finals MVP the year prior. Just one of the best. I mean, he was the part of the Paul George trade tree that the world just keeps on giving to the NBA.
Do you know the only thing SGA needs, Rob, is a speed flex to protect himself when he falls on the ground? That's all the man needs. Get in the break room, SGA. Get a speed flex. 2-time MVP.
He just can't be number 1 without any asterisks. just can't leave him well enough alone.
I just love that. I like messing with you, brother. We're Gucci. We did get it down to 3 to go. So let's not make this awkward. I would love to get this done before we go, but we got to be either sold out or like if it's 1 to go at 9:35, give you a couple more minutes. But we got to be sold out or 1 to go by 9:35. Otherwise, you got to wait till 10:30 to open up that multi-sport double box.
Yep.
Reggie, you've done your part. Reggie's trying to help. Got a couple spots here the last 10 minutes. Reggie needs a little bit of company, guys, though, to get these breaks done. So 4 minutes until 9:35. Otherwise, we're hopping off. 4 minutes until 9:35, ladies and gents. Yeah, that's the one we're putting back. So, yeah, it's good to note, though, because we don't want to get confused. So, thank you, Hayden. So, let us know, guys. Otherwise, you don't have to wait long. I do say I like to get it done now, though. 9:35, 9:40 versus 10:30. Maybe you got to go to bed. I'd get that done now. But if it doesn't sell out, good news is if not a pre-fill, should be early in the 10:30 show. Yep, 3 left in the multi-double. Like I said, Nick, we get it down to 1 to go. By 9:35, we'll give you a few more minutes. If we're still at 3 or 2 to go, we'll hop off at 9:35. Now, if there was not a 10:30 show tonight, I would probably give them to a minimum 9:45.
Yeah.
When there's not a 9 a.m. show, I give you a little bit of extra time. But when there's not a 10:30 show, excuse me. Because I don't want you guys to have to wait until, that's almost 12 hours till 9. But in the case of a 10:30 show, I'm a little bit less patient for 2 reasons. I love to get the guys in the chair set up, prepared, do a smooth handoff. With that said, though, we'll make the handoff not smooth. It's your job to make us uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you buy the break spots.
Force our hand.
We'll push this till 10 o'clock. But I'm a little bit less patient when I know the next show's less than an hour away compared to having to wait 12 hours. So, but if you can't make the 10:30 show, you want to see immediately if you won, I'd get it done now. Yeah, you're good. No problem. Packing up cards to send out. There you go, Nick. I love our customers. Memorabilia junkies. That's what's great about this job, Rob. Personally, my parents, you'll be shocked to know this, are not sports fans. They're not sports fans. One of my best friends, also shocked to know this, Rob, not actually a sports fan. My ex, not a huge, casual sports fan, not a huge fan when we were dating. So I'm kind of been surrounded by people that are not massive sports junkies.
Yeah.
That's why I got my co-hosts and my customers.
We get it.
Like my mom would always say as a kid, and even now as an adult, because I do see my family quite a bit. We're close. You're always talking about useless sports stats. I don't care, comment. Well, now we got people that care.
Yeah.
And you guys care about memorabilia, about sports.
For sure.
It's a community of people that love sports.
Yeah, there's only we got 2 to go, by the way, in that multi.
2 to go. Thank you, Reggie.
Reggie's carrying.
Dude, Reggie is like Messi. Argentina coming my back. Let me get the goals, but we need a little bit of Cuti Romero action here.
Yeah.
Somebody help him out like they did in the game today. That comeback was not a one-man show. It never is when you come back late. So Reggie's out here carrying. Needs a little bit of assistance to close up this break.
Correct. 6-minute show.
So
Free the 2 assistants in the VAR.
Oh, Hayden's a ref conspiracist. I don't know if you know this about me, Hayden, but I am the #1 proponent of refs. There's never been a person in the world that respects refs more than I do.
Tough job.
That's just my thing. It's a very tough job. And you know why I do that, Rob? Because I used to be an umpire. And I also used to cover a lot of local sports.
Yeah, that's right.
You become friends with the local high school basketball, football, soccer referees. You hear parents yell at them. And I'm like, those are my dudes. Those are nice people.
Yeah.
So I'll say this. Refereeing, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but there's so many plays in a game. If you blame the refs when things don't go your way, I'm going to put it out there. You're a loser. So I'm all about appreciating the refs. One of the hardest jobs in sports. Sorry, Hayden. Not that 5 out of 5 Luther Burden, though. I'm holding on to that until he starts to go off this year. Nice job, Nick. Love me some Luther Burden, Mizzou, and Chicago guy.
One is a secondary headliner earlier today.
Yeah, Luther.
Yeah.
So 2 to go on that break, guys. What do you say, Rob? Let's not make it awkward. What's the saying?
Don't make it awkward.
Yeah, so
Don't make it awkward.
Technically, we should have been signed off already. Also, I'll say this, Reg. You've been the only guy getting in there the last 20 minutes. So if you want to get this done yourself, we'll break it right now. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes, 2 minutes. If that's sold out, we break it. If it's not sold out, you wait till 10:30.
For sure.
So we'll start doing our wrap-up spiel. But if you are getting that credit card out, say, comment, Rob, hold. I'm getting the last 2 spots. Let's break one more.
Yeah.
If you're not getting the credit card out, it'll be at 10:30. Also, if it does close up after we hop off the air, Rob, you and I are not coming back on the air, to clarify.
We are not.
We're going to have to wait till 10:30 with Robbie and Hayden. So final thoughts from you, brother, in case we are wrapping. Final thoughts on what was a solid show. Definitely a great start. Cooled off a little bit at the end, but never a dull moment in this break room, to say the least.
No, dude, it was always fun being with you on Tuesdays, man, and obviously all the great breakers and breakettes out there. Had a really kick-ass day leading up to this point, especially 9, 12, and 3. I mean, we are off to such a blistering hot start for the day, and it continued into the 6 o'clock hour. But the great thing about Tuesdays is that we are a true elite 5-man rotation. Again, we got Hayden and Robbie, like you said, coming up next, and again, we got anything time you can get Tom Brady, SGA, Ray Lewis on a table together. It's a pretty damn good night.
6-man rotation, get it? Because normally it's Rip, Dom, myself, you, Robbie, and Hayden. 6-man rotation.
Dom didn't want to be a part of the fun today. Dom sat out.
Took a day off. But bad time to take a day off with how good the sales were. What is it? Stat padding for sales metrics for Robbie by being in today? A little stat pad job. Reg, I would get it now, brother. I would get it now because, again, we have already gone past the deadline. So I would probably get that spot now. In worst case scenario, we get it done at 10:30. If you are one of helping Reggie, Jill's going to buy a spot. So, Reg, you got help. Jill's in. You buy a spot. Jill buys a spot. We do one last break, and we end this 6 p.m. show with to quote Mike Breen, bang. And as soon as we get off the air, Rob, we'll pick the next live MLB under to bet on. Good news, I was actually stuck between betting on the Cubs and White Sox under, and I chose the Cubs.
Good call
the White Sox live under would not have hit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. You know what you could have done? Maybe there was a FanDuel special for the KC and New York Mets game.
The Royals and Mets over.
To look like a football score.
16-12.
Nice rematch of the 15 World Series right there.
Holy guacamole.
I still can't believe that AI told us that the Dodgers won in 2012.
It lied to us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tell Rip Camalucci that he's not the #1 AI fan out there. I'll have to let Rip know that tomorrow morning. AI because that was Madison Bumgarner, right? With Bochy, the Giants, 2012.
That was against that was against the Tigers in 12 when they swept him, but that where he like put them on their back was 14 against the Royals.
Mad bum.
Which was crazy. Game 7, literally the World Series came down to a runner at third with 2 outs when the Panda made that catch.
Wow. By the way, numbers from the Royals and Mets game. One of baseball's best players, the only guy to not get a hit in the game, Francisco Lindor. Every other player in the game had a hit except for Lindor. Tough night for him tonight. 0 for 4.
Yeah. You never want to be that one guy that doesn't show up.
He did get a walk at least. So everybody in that game reached base on both teams.
I can't wait for you to see this this insanely kiddie play that happened at the beginning of the game. Apparently 3 Mets scored on 3 errors on 1 play.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Correct.
There was 3 Royal errors that I see on there.
And Brady. There you go, Dan.
I wish I could help you with that last one. Nice somebody did, says Nick.
I think that
Tickets and flexes and Brady is what Dan wants. Those are always things people want. Tickets, flexes, and Brady.
Let's get it.
Let's ride, Dan, says Nick. All right, so this will be the last break of the show, unless something else sells out. If someone buys out any other breaks, we can do them. But if nothing else is sold out, and this will be the last break of the 6 p.m. show, not because we want to go early. Rob and I want to stick with you guys, but because we have a 10:30 show with Robbie and Hayden on deck here tonight. So good luck. If this is, in fact, the last break, let's end this with a big break. So multi-sport, if I could type 1 second here. Multi-sport double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Dan Jobbitt, Justin Kesting, Nicholas Riggs, Steve Plecky, Reggie Hammond, Joe Labovitz, and Reggie Hammond again. Jill's wasting no time. 3 and 24. All right, thank you, Jill. Double the boxes, double the fun in the multi-sport. Hayden doesn't like just sitting around, Rob. He wants to be doing something at all times. And I appreciate that for our guy, Hayden. All right, Dan down the reg. Good luck, folks. Finishing the primetime show with a flourish here. So, Jill was hoping for closer magic, but Reggie got the last spot. And then Dan looking for starter magic. No one appreciates the starters, Rob. Starter magic is a thing, by the way.
It is indeed. I appreciate starters like that guy, Matthew Boyd, today.
Yeah, he did good. And the underhit. A very important, Hayden. The underhit in this game.
Ryan O'Kern went yard 3 times. I'm living the dream.
A light 10 RBIs.
Yep.
Damn.
32 fantasy points today.
Oh, fantasy baseball?
He's my starting center.
I'm actually, for the first time in forever, not in a fantasy baseball league because the guy that used to run it canceled the league. So I'm no longer in one. So it's been weird.
So speaking of that Mets-Royals game real quick, Tyler Tolbert of the Royals.
Yeah.
I don't know if he broke the record, but he came in, including what he did tonight, a hit in 12 consecutive at-bats.
Damn.
13 would be the record. And
Damn.
I wonder if he broke it.
He's like Messi getting 8 straight games with the World Cup goal. Impressive. All right. Reggie's got the Patriots, Red Wings, UFC. Justin's got the Chiefs, boxing, and Yankees. Jeez. Penguins, Supersonics, Mets, and Warriors, Reggie. Reg's got the Broncos, Red Sox, Bulls, and NASCAR. Nicholas has the Niners, Flames, Knicks, and Blues. Dan has the Bucks, Lakers, Phillies, and Bruins. Steve Plucky, Falcons, Celtics, Cubs, and A's. And Joe Labovitz, Pirates, Thunder, Avalanche, and Hoosiers. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Dan wants the Gronk. There you go.
Gronky Gronk.
Gronky Gronk. Okay. This is cool. So you know me, Rob. I'm obsessed with stats. Low key, I'm not even joking, and I feel proud to say this. Shouldn't be embarrassed by it. I spend a lot of my free time on football reference, baseball reference, basketball reference. I spend a lot of time digging up stats. It's what I do for fun. I'm a nerd. That's why I absolutely love these stat jerseys. I love this player.
Oh, yeah.
Manny Ramirez.
Oh, man, Ram.
Let me give you guys the resume. It's right there on the jersey.
Wow.
We got ourselves.
Wow.
I can read it on the other screen. Manny Ramirez, Manny being Manning. 2002 AO batting champion. I believe that was that in Cleveland? Or was that with Boston? I know he played in Cleveland for that time.
It was in Boston.
Was it in Boston?
I believe so.
Rob will double check.
He was in Boston.
2004 World Series MVP, 2004 and 2007 World Series champion, 9 Silver Sluggers, some of those in Cleveland, Boston, 12-time All-Star, 312 batting average, 2,574 hits, 555 home runs, 1,831 RBIs, and a Boston Red Sox Hall of Famer, Manny Ramirez.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. My bad. Did you read World Series MVP? Was that on there as well?
Yeah, 04.
Yeah. 04 World Series MVP.
When did he go leave Cleveland? Was it like 01?
He left after 2000. So
2000.
Yeah, from that.
So the 02 was in Boston.
From 01 to 06, he finished top 10 in MVP every year.
Of course he did.
Yeah,
I actually remember going to a Cubs game, Rob.
Yeah.
I think Manny was on the Dodgers at the time, and the whole stadium booed. That's the ultimate sign of respect. You go up to the plate, and they boo you.
Can you tell me what team he hit his last home run with?
The White Sox.
White Sox.
Manny played with the Sox. Griffey played with the Sox.
Andrew Jones.
Played with the
Omar
Sox.
Vizquel.
Omar Vizquel.
We don't talk about him, though.
So, yeah, not anymore.
We don't talk about him.
Beautiful jersey. Manny Ramirez going home to Reggie Hammond.
Wow, 555 career home runs. Jeez.
What a nice, unique jersey, says Reggie. That's fire, says Lee. Dan says fire. I'm getting into a hockey fantasy league to force me to pay more attention to. That's a good idea, Nick. I actually I know and follow a ton of football, a ton of basketball, a ton of soccer, a ton of tennis, a good deal of baseball. I don't follow hockey as closely, not because I don't like it, but when you work, nights, and when you already follow a bunch of sports, some of it gets left behind. So for me, hockey's also a little bit left behind, so I probably should do the same as Nick, join a fantasy hockey league.
Always helps.
Now, don't have to be a fantasy or hockey freak to know, though, Sidney Crosby, everybody knows how great he is. Sidney Crosby in this series in the jersey. So, really cool stuff. So, very cool right there on Manny Ramirez.
Indeed.
Remember Juan Gonzalez?
Oh, yeah.
My favorite Indian player of all time, because he was an Indian at the time. Can you guess? Favorite Indian player of all time?
I'll go basic and say Jim Tomei.
No, I love Jim Tomei, though. He's probably like
Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton. He was my favorite. And he was a Cub and a Sock.
Name me a team he didn't play for.
Yeah, he played on a lot of teams, too. But love me some Kenny Lofton. He was cool.
I was always a big Carlos Baerga.
Yeah?
I like Carlos Baerga.
That's a good one.
Yeah. The Wild Thing.
Wild Thing.
Yeah. Favorite baseball movie.
Yeah.
Major League.
Second favorite, because I love Moneyball.
Moneyball's great.
But Moneyball is based on a true story, so somewhat.
If they just talked about the pitching for 5 seconds, I love the movie, but just...
of course.
You know how you win a lot of games? Mulder, Zito, and Hudson.
Yeah, that was a pretty good trio.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of pitching, is this what I think it is?
Oh.
So it's not what I thought it was.
Okay.
But it is another great pitcher. I was thinking Skeens, but it's a Hall of Famer already in the Hall of Fame with the best mustache in the game, Fergie Jenkins.
Wow.
Incredible autographed baseball.
Hell yeah.
Now, we got to do the tenure. I believe it's a Cubs hit.
It should be a Cubs hit.
But he did play for the A's, and the A's are in here. I want to show the customers exactly what we're talking about.
Thinking Rangers,
so you guys can see Baseball Reference. We go based on regular season games played. I'm actually thinking of the wrong team. Texas he played on.
You're thinking of Raleigh Fingers.
I'm thinking of Raleigh Fingers in my head.
Yeah,
but just to clarify, he did play with the Texas Rangers, the Red Sox, and the Phillies. But most games played, 167 wins with the Cubs.
It's not bad.
284 for his career. A Cy Young, a Hall of Famer, a multi-time All-Star that is a Cubs hit, Fergie Jenkins. That is Steve Plecky, he might be a Cubs fan, actually, Steve Plecky. Isn't he a Bears fan?
It's gonna make his night if he.
He could be
is.
a Sox fan too. You never know in Chicago.
Hey,
You could be both like me.
I'd be over the moon with Fergie.
But great hit there, Steve. Fergalicious, secondary headliner on the Fergie Jenkins baseball.
Arguably the best pitcher in Cubs history. I would probably say Fergie Jenkins. Those 10 years, 71 Cy Young Award winner, and probably the best Canadian-born pitcher too.
Yeah, that might be true. I mean, I think like Maddox didn't pitch for Chicago Cubs all that long. I think Maddox is the best pitcher to put on a Cubs jersey, but as far as like what he did for the Cubs, that might be right. Yeah. I love Mark Pryor and Kerry Wood, but obviously injuries cut those guys short a little bit.
Yeah.
Fergie Jenkins probably is the best Cubs
John
pitcher.
Lester wasn't there long enough.
Yeah.
But John Lester's great.
Even Carlos Zambrano was pretty good, but Fergie Jenkins
was up there.
Even better. Yeah, Big C's up there.
He was there for a while.
So nice, Steve. Everybody have a good night, says Nick. You too, Nick.
Appreciate you, Nick.
So yeah, that will do it for us for tonight. We're a little bit open on that break page, but get those spots. Again, reminder, guys, that multi-sport is pretty new. And we've only 3 boxes in. We pulled only 2 photoed headliners, Manny Ramirez and SGA. Got Brady, got Mahomes, got Crosby, Paul Skeens. There's also 9 golden tickets inside here that are not photoed headliners. Also, the vault. Quick reminder for the 10:30 show, the 9 to 12 to 3 brand spanking new series. We have every single photoed headliner left except for, what do we pull? I think we pulled the 3 golden tickets in the South.
The NFC South.
Yeah, if you want to erase that from there too when we get a second, no rush.
I got you.
But other than those 3 golden tickets in the South, everything else is left, guys. Not to mention 18 golden tickets total in the series. So these vault keys, we have 5 vault keys left. 3 of them have golden tickets with 9 tickets total. So the 4 tickets, the 5 tickets, and 3 additional tickets that equal 18 tickets total. I'm like Allen Iverson, practice. How many times can I say tickets in a 20-second rundown? So nice show as always, fellas and spectators. Have a good night. You too, Reggie. Have an excellent night, brother. Thanks again for making moves in that break page.
Thanks, homie.
Rob, any other final thoughts before you and I put a bow on this and wrap up here?
No, I'm ready to hand things off and have Robbie and Hayden just absolutely dominate, and they're in very, very good hands. Not only the people tuning in, but a whole lot to dip your toes into, as you just went over one last time.
Yeah, we virtually have 2 brand spanking new series with almost everything in there left. So many good items, guys, to say the least. Rob, you're back Thursday at noon. Is that correct?
Darn tootin'.
I'll be back tomorrow at noon and 3. Normally the weeknight night guy, but Wednesday I like coming a little early. So 12 and 3.
Early bird.
Early bird. Rip and I do have an inside joke. It's called the early show for me because the noon show is my morning show. I do set an alarm to make sure I'm not late for the noon show. I work nights normally. I've always worked nights. I'm a night owl. I'm not a morning guy. So definitely that noon show is a wake-up call for me. Again, Rob, terrific job as always, brother.
You too, my man.
Best job, of course, with the customers. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for chatting. Thank you so much for buying. You guys are the best customers in the business. We're live every single day. Ultimate Autographs, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. Also on at 10:30 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and midnight on Fridays. The break page, ultimateautographs.com, does not close ever. It is open 24/7, 365. You get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, you buy a break spot at 3 a.m. in the morning. Always worth doing. I've seen it happen on many occasions. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys soon.
Deuces.